forged in blood, but torn by tragedy. In a time before gods were merely legends, there is a tale of a group of unlikely heroes who changed everything. They conquered their fears and the fears of God to save us all. This is their story.
Hello! Welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that. That was a late night for me to make something that was like a quarter that good, and then a 30-second boost up from Alex to make it really good. So
the bones were there. It had good bones. It had good bones.
It had good bones.
Delicious bones. Sorry about that.
You're not a necromancer in this campaign. So, for this first episode, we're going to start off in the town of Mando. You can see that on the map there for you viewers at home. This is a zoomed in version. The map is not just this tiny. But we're going to start off in Mando, which is the capital of the Dento clan. The settlement has journeyed, or the settlers have journeyed from the settlement to engage in trade negotiations with the Mando clan. And so that's where we're going to be picking up. The settlement representatives are just now arriving, and the Dento clan leader walks out to meet him. So for the settlers walking up, you'll see a larger, very gruff and mean-looking older man with pretty much white hair, kind of hobbling towards you as he says, "Oh, I see you've made it. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Presnik Wilbur.
Nice to meet you. I am Maku, and welcome to the settlement. I hope your journey was not too difficult.
Only difficult because I couldn't wait to be here.
That's good to hear. I presume you're Dom," as he reaches his hand out. And Dom will, no, I'm sorry, ooh, sorry, and he's fumbling with his papers. He's like, oh, that is me, I'm sorry, I'm Dom. And he reaches out his hand. He's like, I am the regent of the settlement. Sorry, I was getting all my things together. And then he's fumbling with his things as you see this larger, medium-sized for D&D terms, monkey-like creature step out from behind him with kind of an expression of someone who might be really high, for the lack of a better explanation. She kind of brushes her blue hair out of her face, taps him on the shoulder, and takes the papers out of his hand, and then gives him another reassuring tap. He goes, "Oh, thank you, Aqua. I guess this is Aqua. This is my partner Pokemon, and with me is my representatives. I have Grayson, Dudorf. Why don't you introduce yourself?"
I'm Grayson Doodledorf. How's it going?
He goes, "Yes. Without his help, I would be lost. He is magnificent. And then on the other side, no shortcoming for being introduced second. But he is the pride and joy of our research group, second only to our esteemed Professor Sycamore. Why don't you've already introduced yourself, but I don't know if you want to go again.
Sure.
This is very Pokemon, I have to say.
For the second time, Presnik Wilbur, and this is, he tosses out not a Pokeball. We don't have those.
No, you do not.
You see floating around the back of him a very interesting looking Beldum, as he introduces Zekron.
Gotcha. Cool. And Maku, it's a pleasure to meet you all.
with me for these negotiations, I've got Truk. He is the man who invented the Pokeball, the master craftsman, as we refer to him here. As to Maku's right, there is a a thinner framed, wiry kind of man who's bald but got like the spiky side hair that's like white. And his glasses are kind of at his nose and they're like under rimmed, and he just kind of nods at you. And then he goes, and then for these proceedings or these negotiations, we have the Yasai Ninja Corps with us, and the second in command will be joining us through all of our negotiations, while the rest of his group patrols the area to make sure that we are indeed safe. And he motions to you to introduce yourself.
I give a deep bow, and so does Froki, almost in unison.
Oh, you see Presnick sort of like push up his glasses and tries to imitate your bow as best he can.
And so Aqua will gesture to Dom, who I haven't really described yet, but he is he's a medium built younger guy. Dressed by his dress, you can tell that he either comes from money or royalty or some kind of status. And he has orange hair pulled back into a ponytail that reaches the back of like the lower of his back. But it is like messy. It is not in his hair. He's constantly flicking hair out of his face and just a mess, for lack of a better explanation. So Aqua walks up to him and taps him on the shoulder and gestures to Presnick, and he kind of goes, "Oh yes. Do you have the do I have the box? Do you have the box? Aqua, do you have the box? I don't know.
Don't worry, I've got it here.
Oh, thank you. So he takes it from you, and he goes,
Quality stuff, by the way.
Yes, as part of our just gift to you, we have these for you. And he kind of holds it out, but then takes it back and opens it, and then he gestures it out, and he kind of bows his head like he doesn't really know what he's doing. And Maku kind of like looks at him and says, "These are very beautiful rocks. Thank you." And he goes, Presnick might be able to better explain exactly what these are.
They're evolution stones of the highest variety, the highest quality, as my friend Zekron can attest to. And you see the beldam that he introduced you to earlier, who appears to be somewhat translucent and made of sort of a calcited crystal, begins to glow a bit and almost resonate with the two stones. He looks over at the box. He says, based on the color, and of course the color of my friend Zekron here, that appears to be a leaf stone, and the other a sunstone.
Yes, and if I am not mistaken, I do believe that your partner Pokemon is a Gloom, and Professor Sycamore has told me that your Gloom might like either one of these stones. Is he okay? And he takes out a Pokeball from his side. It's a very worn red, seen a lot of use. The metal on it is worn thin, and he throws out a Gloom. Now, those of you from the settlement looking at Maku's age would likely expect this Gloom to be nearing the end of its life. And if it isn't, then it is likely his second or third Pokemon that he's had throughout his life. But when it hits the battlefield, it looks middle-aged. Like, it's hard to tell exactly when he acquired this Pokemon. And it hits him in as his eyes are closed and is just kind of sitting there, and Maku takes the box and taking a liking to the sun-shaped stone, as it has a lot of meaning for his clan, the sun or rain.
Would Presnick know enough to know which evolution would be given from each stone?
He
from
would
his research
know
and also just from his background.
That one would probably be more robust, and the other one would be more elegant. Like, that's the extent. And I'm sure you know which one is which as Alex. Yeah. So that's
Presnick would call out, "That's an excellent choice. Very soothing presence, that Pokemon."
Oh. Maybe it'll make you a little bit more pleasant to be around, Gloom. As Gloom kind of opens up one of his eyes and looks at him. And,
In fact, it may you may go from it sleeping to you sleeping instead.
oh. Well, that I'd very much like to see. And as he removes the stone from the box, and the box is no longer blocking the stone from Gloom's presence, Gloom whips around fast, eyes wide open, and is like entranced by this stone. And Maku's kind of hesitant. He goes, "Do you want this?" And Gloom, "Gloom." So he hands it to it, and as they get closer, they both begin to grow in brightness until it's too bright to look at. So everyone kind of like shields their eyes and is looking away. And when
Never
they
quite
look
get
back-
used to that.
When you look back, there is now a little grassy hula dancer in front of you. Blossom! As it floats around. And he's like, "Oh, well, I hate to say it, but it kind of looks like sunshine here might have gotten weaker." As it gets mad and fires off a sunny day that is just as bright as the evolution that just happened. And Baku's like, "Oh,
God.
Why, sunshine, I get it. Oh, you can, powerful indeed.
Did it
Wow.
know that move before?
Oh, yes, it did, but it usually took the entire regiment of the Sun Squadron to make that happen. But
Oh wow. You don't mind just for a second. You see Presnick take out like a small leather-bound notebook and begin like jotting down notes. You actually see him get a bit closer, if you don't mind. He takes out like a small bit of rope that's been like notched and measured out. Checks like the dimensions and fascinating. Not seen many of these.
yeah, they would actually be quite rare in Kalos. Oddishes and Glooms and therefore their evolutions. But then Truk steps up and goes, "Sir, if I may interrupt, we do have matters to get to." And he goes, "Oh, yes, actually, we have a gift for you as well." Truk, and he nods and opens up a case of his own that has 3 pristine red Pokeballs in them, one for each of you, settlement dwellers, and for Dom as well.
I lovely gift. I do want to know. I've never used one of these before. Does it hurt to be stuffed inside the ball?
It does not, but it can be alarming for your Pokemon. Truk, why don't you explain to them? Truk will step up gladly. If you would all take a Pokeball, I'll walk you through how they operate. First off, do your best, since you've known your Pokemon for so long, to explain to them how this might happen. They will be shrinking down. They will be safe. But it can be alarming, as Maku said, to be jammed into a tight space unexpectedly. And once you feel that you've adequately explained it to them, you can just tap them on the head with the Pokeball. Normally in the wild you might throw it, but seeing as you're so close with these partners, you can just tap them on the head. And if all things go according to plan, they should be captured. So if you're going to do this, you two, I need you guys to make Pokemon handling checks with advantage, because this is like your best friends that you've had forever.
Then I roll flat.
And if you want to tell us what you're telling your Pokemon or whatever, or
Okay, that's a non-natural 20. Thank God.
No, so you
Really
actually do
bad
still have
almost.
advantage, because this is not a wild Pokemon.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll kind of kneel down to Beldam a bit, who's sunk a bit lower to the floor, I'd imagine. Is a little nervous about this. I'm sure you heard what he said. I know you can't speak, but you're quite intelligent. Is this okay? And and
What'd you roll?
non-natural 20.
Oh yeah, dude's like, whatever noise a beldam makes.
Yeah, it's like a specific tone that I know to mean, yeah, sure. So I like tentatively like look at the others to see if they've done it, or
It's just
Just
him
us
and
two,
Dom.
yeah.
I'm leaning down and start talking to Mudkip.
This is actually pretty freaking funny. Okay.
and I tap Beldam on what I believe would be the head.
Yeah. So roll me a D100,
Oh boy.
and then.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Caleb, are you
Yeah.
saying anything particular, or are we just gonna hand wave? You talk to Mudkip.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna kind of lean down and be like, "All right, bud, you ready for a new adventure?" And boop him on the head with it.
There we go. And what'd you roll?
17.
17. Okay.
26
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
on the
so-
percentile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Roll a d100.
yeah.
11.
Good thing you rolled good on your Pokemon handling
Yeah.
check. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So he rolled a 3 on his Pokemon handling check,
Oh shit.
but he rolled a 35, so he got it. So yeah, simultaneously you all three tap your Pokemon after talking to them, kind of looking to each other for reassurance. Dom kind of fumbles his ball and accidentally drops it on Aqua, and he goes, "Oh!" And they all drop and they shake, and then a little puff of smoke shoots out the top. And Thruk goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. That means that it worked."
Oh, fantastic.
And to release them back out, you simply flip the latch, and it doesn't hurt to call their name, and they'll.
Are these one-time use only?
For an individual Pokemon, yes, you can't use that ball to catch another Pokemon now that it has.
Oh, so if I release Beldam from his new home, I'll be able to put him back in it later.
Yes, and assuming the Pokeball isn't damaged even on a failed capture, you could reuse that ball as well.
I apologize. This may be too forward. How does it work?
Mako goes, I thought we might get to this. I believe this ventures into our trade negotiation territory.
I'm sorry. My good friend here is very aware of political pedigree, but it's not my forte.
Yes, we will head inside for now to begin our deliberations. Shall we? As he kind of looks towards your character, Mugen. He looks towards Mugen and to kind of like lead the way to make sure that there's nothing.
My lord. And I'll send forward Froakie, and I'll be shortly behind him, just like we just start off.
Yeah.
Start checking everything.
So you see, as if was Froakie out already, or are you sending him out?
No, he's been out.
Okay. So you'll see Froakie. You might not have even noticed him before. Dash out and just start jumping up the side of the building to the negotiation room as you proceed inside to scope out and make sure that everything is safe there. So on your way in, you guys make it to the top room. Let's go to combat. Actually, is the camera on?
It is, but the lights aren't, so I can turn those on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Quick side note, I just realized that I may have picked one of the worst Pokemon to try and imitate a call with.
Oh, no.
Really hard to be the quietest I've ever been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they
Let
can
me know
hear
if
you.
I'm being loud.
Okay.
You're fine.
Well, they heard that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
I think that looks good, Alex.
Sweet.
So, you guys make your way in through the front door up to the top floor where the meeting is to take place. Froakie is there waiting for you, and he gives Mugen a nod, like all clear.
Have
So-
I seen a Froakie before?
Yes, they would actually be quite common where you're from.
Is there anything I noticed that's like unique about this one in particular, or? And I guess that's also a question for you. I don't know.
I mean, he looks.
Should I roll for
Would
something?
he look different, or would he look how you expect?
I would say the longer he stands in a place, the harder it is to see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which you may or may not have seen before. I would say if you had, it would be very rare. So you can roll and decide for yourself if you would have seen that. I'm not gonna. There's no DC for that, but that's up to you.
Okay. You notice, you probably notice Presnick kind of checking to make sure Froki is there. Every so often you see sort of a perplexed look on his face.
I kind of smirk a little bit.
Yeah, he's cool. So everyone begins to take their seats, and Maku shuts the doors behind. And as he shuts the doors, I'm gonna need everyone to make I think it's a dexterity. Yep, a dexterity save at disadvantage.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, no. Do we need to make them? Well, our Pokemon are in
We
their
don't have
balls. So.
proficiency in saves at all, do we?
No,
Okay.
this is not like an acrobatics check or anything. Yeah, no, it's just a save.
I kind of like that there's no proficiency in saves. Makes the Pokemon stuff more. Wow. Great. 2 7s.
And
8.
Will, if you want, you can roll you and Froki, or you can roll just one of you, and I'll give you both that.
It's a
that
dirty 20, so I'll take it for both.
Reroll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a 10.
roll. Okay.
And Mudkip's still.
And
on the
what'd you
ball
get?
for me.
What'd you get, Alex?
That's a dirty 8.
A dirty 8.
It sure is a dirty 8.
Dirty 8, you dirty
8. Okay. So immediately, Presnick and Grayson are knocked to the floor. You guys are prone. You're not prone, so I'm gonna need a perception check from you or Froki as the room fills with smoke.
Oh, God.
Oh, joy.
This was not in the brochure.
And you start, and everyone's Dom and Maku also fall to the ground, and Truk is also knocked down, and everyone's what's going on? Who is this? And he yells out to you.
Natural 20.
Holy hell.
Wow!
This
so
man.
you're able to make out through the smoke a person leaping in through the window towards where Maku and Truk would have been, and then back to the window. And as they peer back, you can make out through the smoke piercing blue eyes with a golden ring around them as they jump out of the window. Gene, go. And he jumps out the window.
And I'm quickly behind him.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just like full.
Okay.
Naruto running towards the window.
Oh, my God.
At this point-
I did our workout on Monday, and I just tried to do that, and it hurt.
So as Mugen and Jin leave the room through now open window and a now open door, the smoke clears very quickly, and you actually catch them leaving. So
What the hell was that?
There were just a bunch of smoke appeared out of nowhere. I don't know. I mean, Mudkip's still okay.
Truk looks at Maku and says, "It's gone." And Maku says, "We need to get after them." And he tries to get up, and you actually notice for the first time, his right leg is a prosthetic because it is now
Broken?
it is now beside him a few feet. It's not broken, but it fell off in the tumble. Yeah.
I don't know why, but my mind didn't instantly make the connection of the prosthetic being away from him. I was like, oh my God, his leg just severed and he has a prosthetic instantly? What the hell?
Yeah, Truk is very good at crafting. Just quickly crafts him a
is
leg
a
from the
Pokemon.
floorboards. But yeah, so Maku will try to go after, and Dom goes, oh no, and he's fumbling trying to find Aqua's Pokeball now, and he's like,
I guess now's as good a time as any to test this, and I throw the Pokeball to see if it works and Beldum comes out.
Yeah.
Does the Pokeball land next to him, or does it come back
It
to me?
comes back to you.
Okay. I catch it,
Yeah,
not
you might
fully
kind of
expecting it.
fumble it
I
as you're-
fumble it, shove it in my pocket, and I'm like, Zircon, they just left out the. Follow me, and I'm running as fast as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, Grayson seeing Presnick doing that goes, well, that looks cool. And I just throw Mudkip up into the air, catch the Pokeball back, and then I'll probably, run out with him.
Mudkip, I'm talking to the mic. Mudkip comes out with great enthusiasm. He's like, woo! And he takes off after you through the door. I would assume probably not really understanding the urgency of the situation because you're like, that looks cool.
No, yeah,
you're kind
probably
of
not.
cheery,
Yeah,
and so
no,
he's
no,
like,
no.
yeah, we're going for a run.
I don't really know what's going on. I just know smoke appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need you all to roll me initiative for your.
I would have
Pokemon.
gone out the window if that wasn't clear. The
Okay.
same one that.
Yeah, I'm going down the
I
stairs. I
just
am not
left.
taking the
Okay,
window.
okay, so you follow, like you and
Spider-Man
Jen-
jump out the window.
Oh my god.
Maybe trying to throw a kunai or two.
Full like Daredevil. Like,
Yeah.
Just got something worse than the Dirty 8.
No. Rolling initiative. Okay, here we go. Oof. That's a dex check.
Yeah, initiative. It should have your initiative on there, I think, huh? Or no?
I mean, it is just your dexterity.
It is just your
so
dexterity, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't see it on here. Not for the
don't either.
Pokemon, but that's fine.
Or the character.
Oh. Yeah, just add your dexterity mod. And by add
we
for
roll
me,
for
I mean
each?
subtract.
Yeah, roll for both of you.
Okay.
No, for this one, sorry, we'll just go with your Pokemon. We'll just have you go with your Pokemon for this one. Yeah, I was about to adjust.
Oh, I got you, fam.
So, Alex, what did Zircon get?
Zircon got a 4 for a dirty 3.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Oh, he is
dirty,
slow.
dirty,
He's
dirty
slow.
3.
Yeah, he is.
He's slow boy.
Mudkip's not too fast either.
No, Mudkip got an 8.
8 total after.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's slow in the body, but not in the mind.
Yeah.
15.
Listen.
There you go. Okay, and then we're gonna do.
Gene and I have trained for this moment.
We have not.
Yeah, some academics here and and a ninja, an actual ninja. Okay, let me roll.
That's
for-
so awesome.
I figured it was only fitting with Froakie.
Yeah, it makes sense. It really does.
Who I
Definitely one of my favorite starters, and I usually go for the grass starter too.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a water starter guy. all the way.
Yeah, same.
So that
all the
works
way.
out.
I usually am a water starter.
Well,
So
damn it.
Great.
You're in the minority.
Yeah, I guess I am.
It's like one of my favorite Pokemon, so I was like, Mudkip, easy.
Ooh, that is good.
Yeah.
So, place your You can be halfway between the building and this person. You guys are right at the building.
Okay,
But place your Pokemon accordingly.
I can place it for you if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
It's a big set. You're just directly on the other
I
side
can't
of it.
see it. I mean, I could have just like put it, but I just don't know exactly how.
By
so,
outcome, so.
so seeing that that this person didn't get a clean getaway, they're gonna throw out
Uh-oh.
2 Pokemon.
2 Pokemon?
You see 2 deep purple Pokeballs with bulbous tops on either end come out as poof, in a cloud of smoke that I accidentally hit. But I mean to hit now.
Do they look
Oh,
like this?
Based on the sound, sometimes it goes into a recharge mode.
Oh.
It just takes a second before it resets.
Well, there's smoke.
You'll hear it click when it comes back on.
Yeah.
There's smoke.
Yeah.
Like a big
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
weird. I like the smell of fog.
You are weird.
I am weird.
So, let's give us Jin. It is your turn.
one. Yeah, okay.
Because you rolled the bestest.
So he and I've. This is just like we've trained. Is that what they actually look like?
They're on smoke clouds. That's what the things under them are supposed to be. But yes.
Okay.
So these
Oh,
purple balls
I
with a bunch
gotcha.
of little spikes.
Okay.
And smoke sputtering out of them.
Would you say that they're having trouble breathing?
Yeah.
Perhaps, maybe even, got something lodged in their windpipe, potentially. Mm-hmm. Okay.
With a K.
Quindpipe?
Oh my God! Not the Quinn vibe.
Not my quindpipe.
Okay.
Little known Pokemon anatomy.
Yeah.
This is kind of hard for me. Hold on just a second here.
No, yeah, it's good. This is our first
New
combat.
campaign.
I did not expect you guys to roll this well, so I didn't think we'd be running into this quickly.
Well, here we are. Buddy.
But you natural 20'd your way here, so
Okay.
here we go.
The very best.
So they look spiky.
It
they
looks like what you would expect to be mini volcanoes.
Got it. They're like cratery.
Yeah.
Like little mini moons.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
That
then
have holes into their bodies.
Gene and I will split like this. Let's see how much movement you have.
I've never heard of Shuckle described that way.
The Shuckle vapes, man. I would.
The grid is
squares-
on
Yeah,
there.
the grids are there,
Yeah.
so I would say 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll have Froki. Gene will go here, and I'll go here, and he'll do a jump attack on this one.
He'll do a good old bounce.
Yeah. Sorry, not jump. A bounce.
I mean, I feel like in this setting, you might have your own names for certain attacks.
Yeah, you could. You could totally name it.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. Okay.
Alex has a specialty name move that's actually something else.
That's an 18 to hit.
Oh God. Yes. It's by a lot.
6 points of flying damage.
So yeah, and you would have him land there after the attack because he bounces up from wherever he is and lands wherever.
Yeah, he'll just
Like
land
any-
next to.
Okay.
And then, can I strike the other one?
You totally can try.
Can totally. Oh, I'm not supposed to.
You can. It's just meant to be difficult. So it might work, and it's gonna be an unarmed strike unless you have weapons. Did you take
do?
weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a couple of
Yeah.
ninja swords.
Go for it.
I don't know what they hit for though, so maybe I won't do that, and I'll just pass my turn for now.
Okay. Yeah. So
Attempting to get the attention of the other
the other thing.
one.
So the one that has been hitted is going to. He's gonna position himself.
I can help if you need to. Oh,
As he-
that's the sound
Yeah.
of the Pokemon, not
Yes,
you. I was
yeah.
like, damn, you really reaching, huh?
As he floats out there, as he floats out to the middle, he would be taking an attack of opportunity from Jin if he wanted to.
Oh, he will. How does that
It
work?
will be an unarmed strike, so just a D4.
Okay.
But normal strength to hit,
Strength.
plus strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Katanas do a D8 of slashing damage. Just FYI.
Okay. Well. Okay. Give me just a second here. Okay, so I don't know if that hits. That's an 11.
It does.
Oh, okay, good.
We know
And you say it's just a
information.
D4
Yeah, just a D4.
plus your strength mod, or just
D4.
just
straight.
D4? That's 2 points of damage
Okay.
of slapping. his little
Of
paws.
slappies. So it knocks him a little off his course, but he putters back onto course as he goes out. And then where's the ring, Alex?
Right here.
No, the
Oh, the less fun ring. I thought you meant. I was like, oh my gosh, a magic
30-foot
item.
radius is the whole thing, right?
No, that's 20 foot. So it's even
20-foot radius.
Holy shit, Sam.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna get to where he can hit all of you.
Oh God.
This is not meant to be easy. I need
It is.
I need everyone to make a deck save.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So one for Mon, one for trainer.
You guys can say that you guys are inside and you haven't made it out yet if you want.
Yeah, I'm inside. I haven't made it out yet. If I want. This is not great.
No. No, it sure isn't.
Oh,
Oh, come
that's
on.
that's gonna be a 5 for me, buddy.
Yeah, I have a 3.
What the?
Jeez. Okay. I'm switching dice.
So that's a 5 for me. And
No.
For you?
yeah. And a 7 for Gene.
So everyone fails. As you see,
Sam, no.
No.
I wanted to keep this one.
they're already captured Pokemon, and so you wouldn't have been able to.
Death to all of them.
No.
Oh, your character. So as you see smoke begin to profusely pour out of him, as it coughs and it ignites the smoke in a 30-foot radius. That's huge.
Oh,
yeah.
no, yeah.
So everyone's going to take
President,
20
what's
points of
happening?
damage.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
Now, I will say we're not
TPK, dude.
We're trying to get away.
We're not
Yeah.
instant killing you guys. Not on session 1. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Dude.
I'm down.
You see,
You instant killed Froakie, though.
No, Froakie either. Frokie's fine.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, none of your Pokemon.
only got 7.
Yeah.
Zircon just got messed up. On an unrelated note, hey Sam, how do I change the current hit points and not the max hit points on
You
this?
see where it says damage taken?
I can find it now that I know what I'm looking
On
for.
your current party screen, not the specific Pokemon.
Got it.
screen.
Yeah, I found it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Holy
20.
shite.
So,
Oh man, that health bar went from green
Yeah,
to
it was
mean
like-
in no time at all.
seeing this happen, she made her save, so she's only going to take 12. The bandit. I say she because it's Taffy's character. It's actually a male. But anyway.
Dude, it would have wiped him out either way.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
and what is the attack itself? It's like a giant cloud of deadly smoke, or
Then he ignites.
give me
oh, like he blew up.
Yeah.
give me
It was like a bunch of
give me
smoke,
an
and then we died.
a history check to see if you history or survival to see if you know what it is. Your pick.
Loaded.
Okay.
Look, I
Which
made
am I
use
better
of your
in?
notes section. DED dead.
Yeah.
Did you watch Don't Look Up? It's like the very end.
16.
The last 10
Okay.
seconds.
Yeah, you would know this to be some form of the move self-destruct.
Oh, he's dead. He died.
I am
Real.
instantly, as soon as I
a
can,
real one.
running out to Beldam, who is now, I'm sure, gently wafted to the floor after being hellishly slammed against the building. Yeah.
You're up?
I was
they were in the
inside,
building.
so I didn't get
Oh.
hit by it.
So
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You're up.
I'll take
Yeah,
good care
I'm
of your
up then.
Froakie,
I
though.
ran
It's
out.
down.
yeah, Mudkip's down. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
You're up.
I'm the only one laid out right now.
As that went into combat,
Oh,
which I mean is fitting for your character.
I'll
so.
take good care of your Froakie, don't worry.
Pretty
As
crispy right now.
I like frog legs.
she uses her full action
Tastes like
and
chicken.
dash to get out
Away.
of away. Out of away.
No.
So she is, or they are gone along with this one. No.
As the smoke kind of clears.
Let's face down in
Yeah.
the dirt.
You'll see some other of the Yasai Ninja Corps holding their sides, jumping down through the trees after you, and they'll help you and Froakie up with some medicine
into the
and
trees.
potions as they're helping fix you. Yeah.
Oh, just wait. The jutsus are coming.
Oh, nice.
As they're fixing you up, Maku finally makes his way down. He's kind of still adjusting his leg after reattaching, and he goes, "They got away, didn't they?" And the captain of the Ninja Corps, "Yes, my lord." Is everyone here okay?
No, quite a few of us are injured. In particular, Zircon is not looking well. Please tell me you have healing readily available.
Yes, we do. In town would probably be best. Let's make our way to the inn as we discuss this.
I kind of pick him up and I'm holding the ball. I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
Push him back into his ball.
Yeah, and he sucks back in.
No hard feelings, Zircon. I can just run faster this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grayson sniffling a little bit, sees Presnick do it and go, "It's okay, Mudkip, we'll get you there soon," and bops his head with it.
Mudkip still has a little dopey smile on his face.
That's all right.
But
Still happy to be alive. Well,
he's alive.
Yeah.
They're alive. I'm not gonna TPK y'all here.
You sure?
Yeah. So a little behind the
everybody
curtain.
roll initiative.
This move does, if you fail the save, they're full HP to you. If you don't, it does half or their remaining, whichever is higher.
So you're
R.I.P.
saying my bounce didn't do shit.
No.
Side note to the players, though: destroy anything that might know the no self-destruct.
Yeah. Or run away from it.
Yeah.
A lot of things can learn self-destruct. Things you wouldn't expect to know self-destruct.
fair.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
just a dirty, dirty move to teach
So
Pokemon.
as you guys make your way to the inn, Maku will say, or Dom will actually ask, "So what was that? That was insane. Is everyone? What is? I don't know what is." And he's like, "Calm down. I would like to say that this is a rare occurrence, but recently this has been happening more and more. We were hoping with our trade negotiations to help prevent this in the future. One of our towns to the south of us, if you can still call it that, Saishin, was destroyed a number of years ago. And now it's home to many bandits like this. This one in particular has no regard for Pokemon life, as you've seen as he's walking by the now dead coughing. He's
Put him in a coffin.
yeah. He shakes his head and he goes, "Has no regard for Pokemon life." And
I've seen what people do when they feel that Pokemon are only tools to be used.
it makes it difficult to stop them when they seemingly have nothing to lose. So we figured maybe a little extra power, given your people's area of expertise with evolution and evolutionary items and evolution in general, and maybe even gaining some of your help in stopping this matter. But let's make our way to the inn first. And Truk walks up to Maku and goes, "Sir, I need to remind you that they took." He's like, "I know." And you guys continue walking.
What did they take? If you don't mind my asking,
True.
I feel I may be entitled to know.
Truk kind of looks at Maku, and Maku nods and says, "It was most likely going to go to their clan anyway." Truk goes, "It was my life's work.
I'm
The
sorry
manual
to
I
hear.
created on how to create Pokeballs. I still know how and can teach people, but this was meant as a way to bring Pokeballs, the technology, elsewhere."
What do they want with it?
We don't know. As he kind of looks at Maku.
Do I believe that?
Insight check if you want.
I don't mind if I do. I believe it.
You better believe it!
Yeah, would you mind if I roll
That's
one
a
as well?
4.
Yeah, go for it.
God, I'm rolling so bad.
You would also not know why, for reference.
Yeah, but I don't ask questions.
No, that's a 7. No.
I'm also like still bowing to my master, like, "I'm so sorry I failed."
Yeah. And he's helping you. He helps you up, and he's like, "We need to get you to the end."
I get a +6 to insight.
And what'd you roll, 7?
Just defeated tonight, man.
The first session woes. Get all the bad rolls out there.
Yeah,
when,
yeah.
when I'm not
Right,
gonna
right.
end it at an hour in by killing all of your characters.
It was close.
That would be wonderful. It just
No.
what
yeah.
is going on?
The stakes aren't going to be that high for a little bit. I don't want to worry you guys, especially because your Pokemon are very squishy right now. I think most of you
their
have single-digit
consequences.
health points for your Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you have more because you're a beefy steel titan. But
Beefy boy! Still went down in one hit.
yes, I didn't help you much. You guys make it to the inn. You're greeted by
Boy.
it's the Seru Inn, and this woman greets you. Oh my. She's like, as more people come in and she sees Maku's entering and she goes, "It was them again?" And he goes, "Yeah, regretfully." And he goes, "Okay, well, at least we know what to do, right, Chan?" And this, Chansey jumps around the corner and is bouncing.
I imagine I've seen one of these as well.
Yeah, these are pretty common. And Chansey will jump up and offer her hands to your Pokeballs.
Please take great care of him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chansey.
Yeah. And you notice this Chansey
He's
actually,
very rare and a great friend.
This Chansey, you would be aware, actually doesn't have an egg. And so she stuffs all the Pokeballs in the eggs and Chansey! And she bounces back behind the reception counter of the inn, so to speak.
How long does this normally take?
It could take a few hours. I'm sorry, but I don't think our trade negotiations will be happening today. As he looks to the commander of the Yasai Ninja Corps. Right? That was the name? So many names. and he says, you need to return to Yasai now. They might be heading there next. But at least we know that they're here, so you might have some time to warn Daichi. And you would know that to be the daimyo of Yaisen. Yeah, Yasai. Ugh. So many names. I only screwed myself by giving them all these names.
No, honestly, you're doing very well. I'm very impressed right now.
And for those of you at home, Yasai is not on the map, but it is just below Saishin. So I'm gone, Alex.
Oh. Well. Why didn't you say that sooner?
Dun dun dun.
I just noticed.
Carry on. Nothing to see here.
Literally.
Literally nothing.
Everyone else is there. Hey, I'm
I
back.
don't know why that turned off.
I just turned off.
It was tired.
Hopefully it wasn't like that
It
for
got
too
blown
long.
up. It was in a
Yeah,
30-foot radius.
It was. Oh, and it just turned off again. Huh. Well, I wonder if this is loose or something.
The power's
It
loose.
might not be like charging. If anybody's camera was to go out, I kind of feel like it would be good for it to be yours.
Yeah,
Okay, please stay on.
I am ugly.
It's thinking about it.
No, I'm just saying like.
No, I'm teasing.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's
no.
fine.
Okay. We'll carry on.
Put a static image of me there. in post or something.
Right.
So he would inform them to go back. And as you would get up to go with him, the captain says, "Rest. Join us later." As he just leaves. That's the only order he gives.
And he looks kind of disappointed.
Do you need help in this endeavor? I haven't been to the region. I would love to explore a bit, and honestly, I've got a bit of a score to settle now.
It's actually quite dangerous, and I wouldn't ask that of you, any of you. As Dom kind of chimes in, well, actually, I think this involves us greatly, and I think Presnick is right, and we should look into this. I think we should get a group together, and you say that these bandits are from Saishin, and we should go and do some reconnaissance.
I may not look it, but I can navigate my way around dangerous areas.
Margaret goes, well, seeing as you're unfit to return to Saishin just yet, I can't ask them to go alone, and I would hate to ask you as well, knowing how dangerous it could be looking into this, but I would ask you not as your lord, but as just a favor from a family friend.
My lord, it will be done.
Thank you. You all should probably rest up with your Pokemon. stock up for the trip. This is all I really have on me right now, as he hands you all 300 gold each to supply up for the trip. And Truk goes, and I guess I can, I don't have any more on me, but come by the Craftsman's Guild later, and I'll give you some supplies from there as well for your trip.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance.
And of course, and he looks to Saru, and she goes, "Yes, they can stay here for the night. Probably best for you guys to leave in the morning, but do stop by the palace before you leave."
Will do.
And the Maku will get back up and kind of almost fall and put an arm on Truk, and Truk will go, "Better fix that for you too, I guess." And so those two leave, and Dom will, I better, I guess, and he kind of like looks towards you, Grayson, for kind of like, he doesn't know what to do. And so he's kind of leaning on you for like, I don't know what to do here.
I don't know, older brother. Maybe we should just get some rest for tonight.
Yes, I think that is good. I should probably head back in the morning to, I should probably head back in the morning to tell the settlement about our negotiations gone poorly. But, and what you brave souls are doing for us. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Nobody gets away with hurting our Pokemon.
I can only imagine what would have happened to if it was Aqua. She's not much of a fighter, and frankly, I would have, I don't know what I would have done.
I'm not sure what I would have done if Zircon was beyond healing.
And Cher will pop up and go, "Well, don't worry. We've seen a lot of these, and sadly, usually the only casualties are the attacking Pokemon in these matters. They're more used as a escape tactic and not really a killing tactic."
I thought coming here to these lands, I'd see different kinds of people. Instead, I find just more of the same.
Oh, is it the same where you're from as well?
In a way.
Well, it is sad, but it will be some time yet before your Pokemon are healed. So feel free to go and explore the town. Like Maku said, stock up on supplies. There's a few places that you might want to visit. Once your Pokemon are healed, the dojo might be a good place to get a little formal training. I know it's not going to be much, but before you head out on your way.
I'll take whatever help we can get, and any advice people might have. As I said, I don't know these lands, so any intel I can gather before we set out would be
Well, you've got a great
fantastic.
guide here. The Yasai Ninja Corps is an honorable group. Also, if you need supplies, my husband does run the shop next door.
I'll be sure to visit your
As
husband.
she's keenly aware of the gold that you all just got.
Where are we now? What is this building?
This is the Saru Inn.
So this is more than just like a hospital.
Yeah, they don't have like a Pokemon Center.
Got
So
it.
so the inns are kind of
Trademark copyright.
But also,
yeah.
so like, I'm assuming these are more traditional villages, so they're going to be kind of smaller unless we're in the capital, right? Which is where we are now.
This is the capital, so there's like a
Okay.
town square that you guys are in,
Okay,
and they've got the dojo that she mentioned would be just outside the town square, and her husband's shop is literally they share a wall with the inn.
as an emissary and sort of a escort at times. Would I have experience in the capital a lot?
You would have been here probably for a day or so before this meeting happened, so you would have some knowledge, yeah.
Okay.
Well, how do we get to your husband's shop? You said it's just next door.
Yes, you probably didn't see it because you were in a rush coming in, but go out, turn left again, and you're in his shop.
And you're sure I'm okay to leave Zircon here.
Oh,
unattended.
yes, of course. They never. We don't have much that they want here, so they don't usually attack. They, like I said, they don't attack to kill. They attack to steal.
Do I believe that specifically?
I mean, insight check. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate to be that guy who's running
No, yeah,
random
go for
insight
it.
checks.
We do it to
But
you
this-
all the time.
This is kind of strange to me. I don't know. Not just the people that attack the town.
You would know to
but
leave your that you might leave your Pokemon to
get
heal.
healed.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not super foreign to me.
The fact that it's like in a Pokeball is the only weird part.
So an 18 on the roll that probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean she believes it. Yeah,
Okay.
she's never. I mean, you would even gather that she believes it because it's never happened. Like they've of all the attacks, they've never come after the healing centers in any way.
As everyone's leaving, I'm going to hang back a little bit.
Okay. Where's everybody else going? Y'all going to the shop? Y'all going look for other stuff in the town? Going.
I would normally follow Dom, but knowing something's probably going on, I would probably go
Dom
check
wouldn't
out.
Dom wouldn't be going with y'all. Dom's staying at the hotel probably.
Okay.
He doesn't need to prep.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go to the shop. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll escort him. I mean, as much as I can. I know I'm injured, so if I need to stay behind, I don't know how badly.
Yeah, you just can't travel as fast as the rest of the group. That's why they were like stay behind because they're like sprinting back essentially. They're
You
ninja
have
running through the
third-degree
trees.
burns.
Yeah, they're doing the Naruto thing through the trees where they're sprinting at 1,000,000 miles an
And I
hour
have to
but
walk.
talking as if they're not out of breath.
Yeah.
They have perfect breathing
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so I'll go too.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think after this experience, I would want to find like some healing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys go next door. Give me a perception check whenever you walk out of the inn.
A 12.
I don't see shit.
Yeah. Honestly,
I mean, you know where you're going. You've probably seen the town before, so you likely wouldn't be looking. But Grayson sees across from the inn there is a store called Nobu's Novelties. And in between you and there is a bulletin board in the middle of the town square as well, a fairly large board with some postings on it.
Okay.
And then you can kind of see off in the distance a larger building that doesn't look to be residential, but it's not in the town square. You gather this might be the dojo, but that's
Okay.
just because that's the only other building that you've heard of. And then like Cher said, the building right next to the inn is Kiru's convenience store.
Oh, how convenient.
Exactly. So you guys make your way into the convenience store?
Yeah.
I'm still in the yeah.
Yeah. So what do you want? Are you staying for a while? Or are you like
Just for a moment, watching like the other people leave ahead of me. And what was the Pokemon Center person's name?
Cher?
Cher.
Yeah. SHER.
Cher, I know I'm not well known around here, and I'd like to keep it that way. But you should know that Beldum you have is very valuable, especially to certain people.
Okay. She goes,
Take good
"Oh,
care.
of course.
I get a good feeling about you. I think you're someone I can trust.
We take care of all of our Pokemon here. Plus, your friend is staying behind as she gestures towards Dom, who's kind of just sitting on one of the chairs in what would kind of be like the lobby, but it's like an old building, you know.
Dom knows.
I goes, oh, do not worry. Aqua and I will be. Actually, I will let her out. And Aqua comes and goes, oh, I'll never get used to that. That is, it's just so crazy. And he puts it back.
Thanks, Dom. And
course.
I'm out the door. Just wanted to stress that.
What kind of Pokemon is Aqua?
I don't know. What kind of Pokemon do you think it is?
I think I know what it is. I don't know if my character does.
I mean, you can roll. You can roll. If you want to try to figure it out. Roll
We
a
can both
survival
roll,
check.
probably.
Yeah. Whoever wants to try to see what it is.
What was it again?
Survival.
hell
And you have,
yeah.
You have an extra
Stoned
+3
ass
because of your
monkey.
research tools, Alex. Even though
Oh,
you're not
right.
technically using them, but
So
So over it.
new dice.
Yeah, literally.
24.
Oh wow. Yeah. I mean, being from the settlement. Oh, you would know. I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
I rolled
You would
the
just
game.
know.
Pan-pour,
I
right?
forgot already. No,
Semi-poor.
Semi-pour.
The evolution. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm glad I asked then.
Yeah.
It took me a second when you were originally describing it. But then like the brushing the hair aside, I was like, what?
What has
monkey-
blue
What
hair?
has blue
I know,
hair?
I almost was
I
like,
figured
I
it
was
out.
slacking, but then I was like, no, like, no.
Nope.
All those years, I was criticized for
Who's that
my
Pokemon?
memorization
Yeah.
of these useless creatures, and now look at me now.
Yeah, and then
I knew what Pokemon that was, sort of.
I have a Pokédex
Almost.
in my brain.
In my noggin. Yeah. So you're joining them in Kiru's convenience
Yeah,
store?
I'm heading out now.
Okay.
I probably would have only been a few seconds behind them. Not
Okay.
far. Yeah.
So you guys make your way in, and the door, it's got one of those little bells on it. It's like, ting, as you walk in. And, hello. Hey, welcome to the Kiru's convenience store. He'll see, like, your kind of semi-tattered clothes and be like, oh, are you okay? Did you mean to go to the inn the inn?
She recommended this place.
Oh, so you've already so you've already been there. Okay. Welcome. This is my store. Feel free to look around, see what you might like, and just let
I take
me know.
it you're Kiru.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm Kiru. Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Presnick Welver.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kiru Siru.
Fair enough. What sort of supplies do I see in and about? I suppose that everything's just sort of on shelves and.
Yeah. So there's a fairly large selection of medicinal products, and they would be labeled as such. If you want to go in and look at those.
What was his wife's name again?
Share.
Share Siru. Kiru Siru.
He's got himself so tickled over there.
Yep.
I think now's probably a good time to mention that I almost named my character Grant, as in research.
Research grant.
No, that's perfect though.
That was close.
All the punny names in this.
I
Yeah.
didn't even think about Doodle Dwarf.
Doodle Door.
Never mind.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I would have introduced myself to Kiru Siru as well.
Yeah. So it's a pleasure to meet you. Looks like you guys might be interested in some healing items. We've got some medicinal products over there, as he gestures to a shelf in the back of the store, and he goes, and we've got some more rare items here at the counter, and there's like a glass front on the counter, and you can see a few rare items kind of placed about. And then he goes, and just some odds and ends over there, and of course Pokeballs on the back shelf over there as well. And I almost forgot our Siru ball, as he holds up a Pokeball that has some soft blues painted over the red that would normally be there, and a big yellow S painted on it as well.
Fascinating. What is the price difference between a normal Pokeball and Siru Ball, as you call it?
A normal Pokeball is $100, and the Siru Ball is $110 because of the extra work that goes into it.
Very nice. And it's a wonderful name. Where does it spawn from?
Wait, what? His last name?
I
I mean, that's his surname.
Well, the Siru Ball.
Yeah, I mean that's my family name. So
Oh,
that's
right.
the Siru
Siru.
Inn, the Kiru
And
convenience store.
you may catch Presnick kind of give you like a sideways glance and like shake it off. He's kind of pulling this guy's leg.
Grayson's grabbing the Siru ball out of his hands like, wow, that's fancy.
Yes, and he's pointing out. He's like, I actually did that. Look at the sharp line. Like he's like very proud of his work on the Pokeball.
How much for your medicinal supplies? I feel it might be wise for us to stock up on that, considering what happened just moments ago.
Well, it depends on what you're after. If you're looking for purely healing capabilities, we've got Oran berries, heal powder, energy powder. Heal powder is quite expensive. It's $300, but it can be used 5 times. Then there's Oran berries. They are only $10, and they heal for less. But a Pokemon could hold them in battle, if you would like that to be an option. And then energy powder. It heals for a lot, and it's cheaper because Pokemon tend to not like the way it tastes. But in a pinch, it can really get you out of there. And out of character, Oran berries, $10 a pop. Heal powder, $300, like I said. Energy powder is $65.
I'll take a half dozen.
Energy powder also heals you 3 times per use, so it's $65 for 3 uses.
I'll take a half dozen Oran berries. I don't suppose you would be willing to let me know how common are these here?
Oh, Oran berries? Everywhere. They're pretty robust. I mean, the further north and south you get, they become a little bit more scarce as the climate changes, but they're pretty robust and tend to grow in a lot of places.
Fair enough. Then I think I will get by with 6.
We also do have some cherry berries and pecha berries for those pesky paralysis and poisons. Those are $20 a piece.
I'll take one of each, just to be safe.
Okay.
6
so
Oran berries.
I believe that's an even 100.
Yeah.
And I'll spend my remaining 200 on 2 Pokeballs. Sorry, I can't splurge for the cereal ball.
Oh, it's quite all right. You're missing out though, as he kind of remembers that he needs to sell it. And just then you'll see this tan cat kind of brush up against his leg with a metallic coin on its forehead. And it
Have I
purrs.
seen one of these?
Yeah, you definitely know what these are. These are typical household
Yeah.
animals. This is a Meowth.
You have these here as well.
Yes. Are you not from here?
No. In fact, I haven't been here for particularly long, so I'm first time in town.
And you're not getting a souvenir Ceru Ball?
Well, as you see, I can't afford it. If I want 2 potential catches.
That's fair. You know, math is math.
Sorry.
So then he looks to the other, and he, particularly Grayson, since you were so intrigued by the Pokeball, he's like,
Oh, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm buying 2 of them.
so $220 for the 2 Ceru
yeah.
Balls.
And
I'll
then
take
I'll. No, my bad. Go ahead.
Energy powder.
An energy powder? Okay. So that's 65. That's the 65. Or did you want the heal powder, the
No,
300
no.
one?
Just the gross one that they don't like.
Okay.
Ninjas don't care.
That's right.
Hardcore.
Gene won't care. He's tough.
There's a Pecha Berry and a
And a cherry berry.
cherry.
CHERI.
Do we know how many HP it heals, or do we just guess?
For an Oran berry, you would probably know because they're so common. It's 1d4. For the energy powder, it's 3d4, and you get 3 uses per the energy powder. So you can just say you have 3 energy powders if you want to do it that way.
Okay.
Whatever's easiest for you to kind of keep track of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 Ceru balls and 5 Oran berries.
Okay. And the Ceru balls are just normal Pokeballs, so there's no other.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There's no other bonuses
No,
to
Caleb
those.
is well aware of
I'll
that.
take
Worth
Grayson,
noting.
Not at all.
I forgot to tell you this. Froakie is in a Yesai ball.
Okay.
So if you change his Pokeball to a Yesai, Y-E-I-S. How do you spell Yesai? Y-A-S-E-I.
Is that in which? sheet?
On his sheet.
There's a
Pokeball section under his name.
got it.
Yeah.
And you do what? Y
Y-A-S-E-I and then space ball.
I space. ball. Got it. With brown splotches and a yellow Y at the top.
It's essentially a painted friend ball, but
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, for anyone watching, Sam has explained this to us before, but I found the mechanic extremely interesting. We can change the Pokeballs that our Pokemon are in, and they have different effects depending on which Pokeball they're in.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I felt like, aside from just making things easier to capture, it'd be fun if they also did things outside of capturing. So some of the Pokeballs, not all of them, but some of them will do some special things outside of it. For example, the Yasai ball will make friendship grow faster because it is a friend ball.
Gotcha.
Fancy. Okay.
Which I believe those balls already do, so it's like a really bad example because it's the only one that still does the same thing.
Yeah,
But there are some
still
other
though,
examples that I
yeah.
don't want to spoil yet. But
Yeah, of course.
we'll get to if we get to them.
Just thought I'd give the humble plug. Game Freak, if you're watching, don't DMCA us. Just steal our ideas, put them in the mainline Pokemon games.
Right on it. Make it all
Yeah.
canon. Yeah.
And I will take a Pokeball and a Cerebral.
Oh, both one of each. Okay, yeah, of course. He is delighted, and he kind of shoots you a glance, like, "You sure you don't want to trade 2 Pokeballs for 1 Saishin ball?"
I pull
Or not
out my
Saishin, Cerebral ball.
I pull my pockets inside out as they're now
Yeah,
empty.
yeah. Okay.
Is this just an ornate Pokeball?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to
Quote,
like
unquote,
inspect it to
ornate.
see if there was like anything else going on with it.
100%
You can
a
kind
Premier
of you
ball.
can probably kind of see in some spots where the blue paint that
I
he
didn't make
painted
the
over it
comparison.
didn't
Yeah, it
quite
just-
cover, and you can see the red underneath. But yeah.
The best part about it is that it's like a very crappy job of a...
No, like they're nice. It's just
Okay.
like in some spots it might be like a little chipped or something.
Oh, so
like
that's
that.
what I was imagining, like
Yeah,
full, like
yeah.
completely blue, but
I
with,
was
like, on the back
imagining,
is a
like,
little chip of red.
first
Yeah.
coat of paint, and you can see like the brush
Yeah,
marks
like he
still.
just did one. Like he painted them right before y'all walked in. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, don't
yeah,
touch the
yeah.
top yet." It's
Still wet.
And the world famous Ceru ball.
As we walk out, it's pleasure doing business with you. He's like painting more,
More.
taking
Yeah,
some of the
yeah,
other
yeah.
ones.
He's like, I know that kid is coming back. I have to get ready.
So he will. I mean, are you guys? I know you guys are out of money, right?
Yeah.
I have 10.
You have $10 left.
10
Still.
Poke left.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I spend it all.
I don't know. You spent.
I have 25 left.
You have 25 left.
Very
Would
efficient.
he try to
spending.
shill anything on you? No, there's nothing else you can afford.
So you might as well be broke, is
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Yeah, you guys went straight in on the healing items and Pokeballs, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
there's
what
What else
yeah.
is here though? Can we just
yeah.
look
So
around a
I
little
mean,
bit?
aside from that, in the clear case, there's
case we come back.
yeah, in the clear case,
Yeah, true
there's a seed, a rather large seed on a pillow, and next to it there's some what look to be thick padding that with some frayed ends around the edges, and then there's a ornately cut rock, and then
I should have checked out.
for the lack of a better
What color is it?
brown, for the lack of a better
They're rock.
term, there's a metronome,
Okay.
which is an item from the game. I tried to describe the other ones without giving the name, but there's no other way to describe a
Yeah,
metronome.
it is what it is. It looks like a clock, but it doesn't go all the way around.
It looks like an upside down grandfather clock.
ticking.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, thank you, Kiru. I'm sure we'll be back at some point.
Oh, of course. Yes, you're welcome back anytime. And please do be sure to tell your friends where you got those Pokeballs.
Yeah, these Ceru balls are really great.
Yeah. They're amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys are now out of the shop. You want
Yeah.
to go anywhere else?
Well, I'm definitely interested in checking out. There was like a craftsman place that they mentioned,
hear
I
The
think.
Craftsman's Guild? Yeah. Truk did say to go and visit him there.
And the dojo is interesting to me, but I want to wait until Zircon as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm speaking
Yeah.
for myself. I don't want to speak for everybody.
Oh
But
no. You'll just hear Grayson kind of chime in the back and say, "Let's go to the novelty store."
Yeah, I mean, y'all are right there if y'all want to go to there first.
Might as well.
If I may, as your unofficial emissary to this area, I would be remiss if I didn't recommend the best bowl of noodles in town at some point. And I will say place.
I will say same place.
After a day like today, I think I could use a good meal.
Siru Saigon.
And
It's right.
Saigon Siru.
He runs everything in this town.
It's Kiru's brother.
Yeah.
Kiru.
Mugen, was it?
Yes, I am Mugen. My partner is Jean.
Have I heard that name before, Mugen? Where might I have heard it?
You probably wouldn't if you're thinking of him.
Just reminds me something of a train.
Oh, I see.
It's funny because it's not the reference.
I know.
It's a
I thought it
totally
was for
different
sure.
reference.
I thought it was for sure.
Mugen and Jean are the two characters from Samurai Champloo.
Oh, of course. I haven't watched that since like, I don't know, 2010 or something. It's been a while.
Resident weeb over here.
Second in command.
Yeah, Alex was like, "Oh, it's from this," and I was like, "Oh, is
I
it?"
didn't even think of that though. I should have. Yeah.
First name Mugen, last
Well,
name
hey,
Train.
next Pokemon you catch, you can
I'll name him
theme
Train.
it towards that. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are going to Nabu's Novelties. Okay.
Naboo.
Nabu. So you guys go in, and there's an older man, not quite as old as Truk and Maku, but up there in age, definitely older than Kiru. Who's kind of eccentric. And he goes, "Hey, welcome to the shop. What do you? I don't believe I've seen you guys here before."
You haven't. At least not the two of us, I believe.
Well, you all look strange to me. Looking for anything in particular?
What does he look like?
Oh, dude's got like he's wearing he looks
Dude's got like.
he's got like that's
It's
his
gonna be really
description.
good. Yeah.
Think of like a circus like host
Barker.
or whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
like he's got the coattails
Yeah,
and like
okay.
he's eccentric.
Walking around in the top hat with the little pointer stick. Oh,
Top hat
you
is on the
have here.
counter. He's not wearing it right now.
I
But yes.
see.
No, he'd be like, "You say it however you want, man."
So, what exactly do you sell here in this?
Oh, a little bit
shop
of this, a little bit
novelties?
of that. We actually got some goods from the settlement.
Wow.
Yeah, from way out in the west, that new town that's popped up. If you guys want to hear about those.
Not hoping to disclose the fact that he is from the settlement, Presnick is gonna try and act like very interested, just to see if the goods are real or if they're
Yeah.
more painted stones.
toes.
This is one of those evolutionary stones, and it's just a rock.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm.
Turn
That's
your
what
Pokemon
I'm interested
into
to
dead.
see.
Turns you into a Pokemon. You throw this, and now you have an attack.
Well, I would love to see your wares if you have a moment.
Oh, yeah. Anything in particular?
Well, you mentioned the new goods from the settlement.
Oh, yeah. And he walks over behind the counter, and he's fidgeting with some stuff, and like,
It's great that we're here before
Stuff's falling
anyone
out.
else might have been able to see such great things come in.
oh, I've actually had these for a while now. Not to say that they're not good, they're just expensive. And he pulls them out, and he drops them on the desk, and they're
While
they're-
he's digging through it, I lean over to Presnick and I go, "But Presnick, we're from the settlement."
I know.
That's
Just
where
go
we're
along with
from.
it.
Oh, okay, got it.
So he drops one of these large boxes on the counter. It's a large yellow metal box.
This is Maruchan. I'm sorry.
All the references, man.
So then he bends over and picks up another similarly sized box, but this one's painted red.
Yakisoba.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
This was the noodle joint. This was it.
It's the best shit I've ever had.
So he drops these two boxes. They're large-ish, probably about. Can they see? Yeah, probably about yay big. One yellow with a yellow band around the side, and it's metal, and then the other one with a red band around the side. Give me... What kind of checks do you guys have? Give me...
Yeah, we've got some different ones from normal.
Give me a history. Give me a history to see
Okay.
if you might know what this is. You can also roll it if you would like. Alex, you have advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Because you would have... This might come up in your...
Yeah. 22.
A nat 20.
You both know exactly what these are. Chocolate. Yes, just very heavy chocolate. One is an electrolyzer, and the other one is a magmarizer.
Do I know what they do?
You would know that these are typically used maybe for heating in someone's house or some extra electricity, or to give fire Pokemon an extra boost or electric Pokemon an extra boost. But that might be the extent of your knowledge.
Yeah.
You would know that they also you've been looking into them because certain Pokemon seem to be gravitating towards them, much like Pokemon might do with evolutionary items.
I see. I'm kind of taken aback.
Interesting.
These are very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any money, but I do appreciate you letting me have a look.
Oh yeah, I'm always happy to show what I've got. I'm very proud of these. I was able to make the trek all the way west through Iki and not to get stopped at the border by the Matsuri clan, and was able to pick these beauties up.
Legally, I hope.
I mean, I'm sure you know about the Matsuri clan not really liking us from the Dento clan. It's not illegal, but they might search us.
Frown upon it,
Yeah,
at least.
they might search us for illegal goods, you know?
You might be the person to ask. I feel like you're very knowledgeable. Do you think the Matsuri clan might have anything to do with the raids that have been happening?
Oh, no. We're pretty sure that that's the bandits from Saishin. There's
But
no
where-
reason that the Matsuri clan would be coming here to attack us.
Where did the bandits come from?
Oh, they're just ragtag group of people. Previously, they kind of were sporadic throughout the areas. You don't know this?
No, I just he kind of stumbles a bit.
And a daddy bandit.
He's delved too deep into his line of questioning and tries to reel back. I was just testing your knowledge.
Give him
current
a
events.
deception. Give him a deception.
Can I help him with that?
Yeah, if you would like,
Yeah.
Please, God, do.
Nat 20.
Oh
27
my God.
altogether.
No way.
He rolled a 21, so that was good. Yeah, he's like, okay, yeah.
All right, we're keeping
I mean, the
this
bandits
dice.
were. I mean, they had little pockets in each town. Not really having anywhere to be. But ever since Saishin was destroyed, they just took up camp there, and now it's kind of run rampant.
Well, Mugen, you'll be happy to know this man knows his stuff. He is definitely not a spy.
And he goes, I didn't know that was a question, but I am not.
Noted.
And he kind of salutes you like, should I? Like, because you addressed him. He was like, sir. This man is like twice your age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, Mugen is just very caught off guard here.
Grayson
Good to
just
know.
kind of up close to the boxes, like, wow. Just trying to pretend like he's never seen him before.
Yeah. Oh, you seem to be interested in all the goods that I have here. May I interest you in a specialty Pokeball?
Oh no, is this another paint job?
What's your last name? What's the letter on the ball, man?
It's got like a Jackson Pollock style painting on it with Nobu's signature on the bottom.
Watch all of these actually do some like broken ass shit.
That's why I bought one.
God damn it.
Just in case.
After he's stressed, it's definitely just a Pokeball that's painted. No, these are Master Balls. They just don't know it yet.
That's
The
right.
paint actually helps it seal really well.
Come with a free Mewtwo inside.
If you're lucky. Yeah.
It's Charlie in the Chocolate Factory shit.
But yeah, he's since you're looking at things, he's
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
might be interested in this.
Oh, I just bought 2 Saru balls next door. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know Kiru was selling his own Pokeballs.
Oh, yeah, no, they're really cool. Look. And I pull out both of them and show them.
Wow. How much did you pay for one of those?
Oh, they were 110 gold each.
How about we say a little trade? I'll trade you one or two for one or two of yours.
Grayson excitedly goes, yeah, I'll trade you one.
Okay. And so you guys swap Pokeballs. He puts the Kiru ball on the counter, takes out a hammer, and just smashes it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Friendly rivalry in town. Wonderful.
This old guy's cracked.
What was it called again? A Nobu ball?
Nobu ball, yeah.
Straight up Iceman. No love.
Grayson just, well, I still have another one.
Indeed you do. And I will still trade you for that one if you would like.
No, I think I'll keep this one.
Very well. Anyone else?
No, I've just got regular ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. Would never support a competitor. Ever. Not me.
Oh, I'm all for, competition and whatnot. That's just part of the game.
Name's Nick Prez Burwell, by the way.
Give him another deception check. He's not really. It's.
He's eccentric, but he's not stupid.
Oh, can I help him?
Yeah.
No, not on that one.
Well, good, because I rolled an 18. That's
Okay.
actually not bad.
Wow. Yeah, no, you rolled pretty bad on that one. He's like, pleasure to meet you. I don't remember what you said.
It was
Already
just
forgot.
flop. Yeah. Nick Prez Burwell.
Pleasure to meet you, Nick Prez. As I said, I'm Nobu.
Presnick does not want this guy knowing who he is.
So, is there anything else that you guys might be interested in? I've got a few other items here.
Sure. Why don't you show us what you have?
I've got another particularly rare item if you're interested in those, or some cheaper items.
We're mostly window shopping today, but if you're willing to show us the top shelf stuff, I'm happy to see it.
Of course. And he goes back behind his counter, and he actually, one of the things he knocked over earlier, goes, oh, there it is. And he picks up, and it's a spoon that's bent in half. And he goes, this is quite rare in these parts.
Damaged goods.
No. Do you not know what this is?
Once again, you've proven yourself very knowledgeable. Of course, I know what that is.
I guess these are pretty rare.
Do I actually know what that is?
No, you probably wouldn't. And you probably wouldn't know either, honestly. He goes, these spoons and other utensils tend to be used for practice by psychic Pokemon. And that is why it was bent using only the mind. You see, there is no pressure points or flexing anywhere. It is bent just here. And as you look at it, it is 90 degree. It's not like curved at the bend. It is like hard bend right there.
You actually see Presnick's somewhat playful nature shift into full-on interest. So this might help a psychic Pokemon hone their abilities.
Yes, definitely. This is a good focus for them. Yeah.
And how much is something like this worth?
Oh, I only have 2 of these, so I probably could part with one of them for 400.
I see. How else would you eat your soup, of course?
Oh, no, I definitely wouldn't use this to eat my soup. I don't know what this would do. As he puts it back on the counter and kind of steps away from it.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. I may have some use for it in the future.
Of course. About you, fella, you haven't said much.
Do you have anything that might better conceal someone's presence?
I can't say that I would. I've got this powder, but it's not typically used for that. As he holds up this powder, and as you see, it kind of shimmers in the light as he holds it out towards you. My camera did again. Yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah, I saw it. Just keep going. I'm gonna mess with it.
What is this?
It's known as carapace powder, bug powder, silver powder. It's typically made from anything that comes from a bug, whether it's a leftover carapace or some silk or an old shell.
Okay.
Bug Pokemon actually tend to like it a lot, ironically, but
That's okay, thank you.
oh, okay. He takes it back.
Do you have anything benefiting water-type Pokemon?
Again, I really can't say that I do. They might fancy a Nobu ball as he picks out
This guy.
trying again to get you to.
Unfortunately, he's very much attached to his Yosai Clanwell, but
Oh, of course. Oh, I didn't even notice because your outfit was so tattered. But yes.
yes,
Oh,
I'm ashamed
of
you have
course.
to see me like this. I'm
Sorry, I did not mean to offend, but do you have any extra of those Pokeballs?
Not with me, but
Well, if you happen to have some in your bag by these parts, I will pay handsomely for them.
understood. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I think you've helped a lot. Plus, we probably should be getting back. How long has it been?
At this point, it's probably your Pokemon are probably good to go. Like you can probably go back and check on them. And you would assume that they'd be ready.
Well, with that, it was great to meet you, Nobu.
Yes. How could you forget? It is Nobu.
Yeah.
If you ever forget, look at his Pokeball. It's got my name. signed on the bottom.
Right. I
Chick
feel so ashamed
Oh,
for
definitely.
forgetting.
It's like you can kind of make out an N, and then the rest of it just looks like little N's.
I'll be taking my leave now, but thanks for showing me around. I'll be sure to stop by.
Of course. You are welcome here anytime.
All right, and I'm out.
Yeah.
As I'm walking out. Thanks, Nobu.
Of course, you're welcome.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
Definitely not a spy.
Definitely not a spy.
He's a little crackpot, don't you think?
A bit, yeah.
He's actually an informant for 4 different clans. I'm just kidding. I've never met him.
Yeah.
Seems like if I give that camera a second to charge, it comes
It
back
stays
on
on
for
for a while.
longer. So, anyone watching right now, let me know if it dies again. But that's what we're gonna do. Seems like it stays on for a while.
Are we making real
He just has to give Sam
Poke
problems
candy
because he's.
too? Oh. No. Bagman, we are not making real Pokemon candy. Sadly, this is not Pokemon Go. We're not crushing them up into make.
Oh God.
Right, literally.
So realizing that I may not be there at the moment that Zircon is better, I'm walking back to the. I'm definitely fast walking. You know, as non-athletic as I am, I'm trying to walk quite quickly.
As you walk in, Dom is actually sleeping on the couch, and he's got all 4 of your Pokeballs in his hand. And he's
Dom,
Oh, yes. Oh, hello. Welcome back.
thank you. Guarding very vigilantly, I see.
Oh, yes. Of course. This one is yours, and one of these is yours. And he hands them to you guys.
Thanks, big brother. I'm gonna
Yeah,
open it up
excitedly
just to
open
check.
Yeah, it's Zircon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yours is my kid.
Okay,
Yeah.
And he looks well. Yeah.
Yeah. He's spins up and kind of is at your eye level and then slowly sinks back down because he can't really float.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm
My
glad,
kid
I'm
gives
glad
out
you're
some
okay,
little
Zircon.
spurts as he's like,
I
glad
nuzzle
you're
around
right.
his little orange pokers.
yeah. He starts to kick.
I know we've had an eventful day, but seems we may have an eventful day yet ahead. How would you feel up to some training? Is that yes or no? I would know this.
Yeah. I don't know. I just made the noise. Kind of like when you asked me what my healing word was last week. I don't know. I made a noise.
I haven't been to the dojo, of course, but it sounds like that may be the place to be to strengthen our Pokemon and prepare for the journey ahead.
We usually use the forest, but I think I can make do.
Okay,
Yeah. Dojo sounds fun.
Dojo.
let's make our way there then.
Okay. Yeah. You guys go outside. You head towards the building that Grayson saw earlier. And on your way I guess you don't pass that. But yeah, so you guys make your way to the dojo. You get to the front, and there's big sign. It says Kyochi's Dojo on the front.
Goat cheese dojo.
Kyochi's. Goat Cheese Dojo.
So it begins.
Kyochi's Dojo.
We got Parsley. Parsley.
Parsley. At this point in the day, it's probably just afternoon, not quite sunset yet. Yeah, you would probably see some little kids arguing outside. Some town folk kind of walking around doing their daily stuff. And like I said, the dojo's right in front.
What are the kids arguing about? Can I overhear them? I don't want to interject, but
it wouldn't be too difficult to hear. I don't think they'd be hiding it, but they're. You only won because your Pokemon's got better. You only because you. That's not fair. I won because I'm better.
Excuse me. What Pokemon do you have, the two of you?
Well, I've got I've actually forgotten. I gotta go pull them up.
Oh, you're good.
Let's see.
Surprised you have this much detail. It's great.
Yeah, I do. I had so much time to prep.
I know I get excited with every sentence.
Oh no, that's actually the wrong kid.
Well, he has answers to the questions.
Yeah, he's like, well, I've got Poco and Rufus, and they're really strong. It's just that she's got an electric type, and I have a water type, and it's not a fair match.
Well,
Sorry to those of you at home, that might be kind of annoying. Voice.
well, they're annoying kids. Yeah, that makes sense.
Phone
Yeah.
users.
Yeah,
I look at the electronic or the electric Pokemon user, and clearly you won because you're the smarter opponent.
she has a grass type.
Grass type.
Yeah.
And I turn to the one that has a water type. Learn to overcome those weaknesses.
But that's just not. I battle better. It's just that she does one hit, and I have to do like 3.
Perhaps you'd like to take me on then. Even matchup.
Oh, okay. I still have Rufus, who's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not my water type. That's Pogo.
Well, what is Rufus?
Oh, this is him, and he throws it out, and this little purple rat hits the ground. He's like looking around at everyone. He's like,
God.
"What is that?" He goes, "That's Rufus."
Okay, well, this is Zircon. Toss out my Pokeball as well. He's not much of a battler, but what he is very smart, and we
You hear-
use that intellect to our advantage.
You hear both of the kids go, "Whoa! It's like made of like crystals."
He is. He's a very special Pokemon, but I promise he's not any stronger than Rufus. You just have to learn how to use and work together with your
Okay.
Pokemon.
Y'all fighting?
Yeah.
Throw me an initiative roll, sir.
All right. 10. Right down the middle.
You will be going first.
Okay.
Oh. That's with your pluses and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or your -1, I should say.
Mhm.
And you can reset his health back to full.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because everybody's healed. There is no long rest button in the Google Sheets, sadly. Sorry.
Darn.
Unacceptable. You need to make a formula for that.
Dude, I thought about it to like
No,
do a
do
checkbox, but I was
not,
like,
no.
but then when you uncheck it, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it'd
it
be
would,
like
it would,
unrest.
I was like, oh, how do you?
Yeah. That would be too complicated.
All right, Zircon. Show him what you're made of. Use confusion.
Okay. That's a save from him?
That is a save.
And
DC 12 intelligence save.
he makes it.
Okay. So he'll take half of 5, so he takes 2.
Yeah, so you see this. It shakes it off and it looks at you and it's like. And he goes, Rufus, good job. Way to shake it off. Go in and give him a bite.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I didn't realize I was falling into Morty,
No,
but I totally was.
that's great. Play into that.
Use it.
I was watching something the other day. It was some anime, and there was a voiceover done by Morty's dad. What's his name?
Oh shit!
Why can't I think of his name?
Jerry. I want to say Jim, but I'm like, that's
But
not it.
he was playing like a serious character, and I was like, oh god, you've ruined your career by playing Jerry now.
Yeah. Does a 9 hit?
9 does not hit.
He misses.
As Zircon just sort of levitates out of the way.
He goes in for a bite, and he's kind of starting to foam a little bit at the mouth.
The first one didn't stick, but let's try confusion again.
He makes it, dude. He's rolling
God
so
damn it.
well. He's got a +0 to intelligence, but he's rolling so well.
His mind's a steel trap.
Yeah. He rolled a 6 to hit, but rolled a 14 and a 15 to save.
He's gonna take 2 psychic damage once again. It ain't much. It's a grind here.
I mean, he's looking rough. He's looking. It's just a little rat. He's starting to like move a little. It just takes a little bit longer to shake that one off. He's like, Rufus, go in for another one. And so he'll. Okay, that one I think is gonna hit. That's a 17.
That definitely hits.
For 3 dark damage for you, sir, that is doubled to 6.
Yep.
That is 6 dark damage. Oh no! At you.
As the attack lands, you see Zircon sort of flinch in pain and reel back. And I'll call out to him. Take notes, young one. That was a super effective move.
And he's going to attempt to grapple you. Okay. So that's strength.
Yeah.
He got an 11.
I got 16.
Okay, yeah. So you shake him off pretty easily after getting hit, and he flings to the ground, and he's
And you said
Let's
he's
go,
looking.
Rufus!
He's looking pretty rough.
yeah, he's looking pretty bad.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for a metal claw. Zircon, finish things up. That is a 10 to hit.
It just barely misses.
Oh shit!
As he jumps to the side, he's ready. He can dodge the ones that he can see. The ones that hit him in the brain. It's hard to. I mean, he took less damage, but it's hard to dodge those. Ooh, that's an 8 to hit. And it misses.
That does not.
Yeah. So he's gonna go wide again with an attack. Yeah, he's ready to go. He wasn't jumping away from your metal claw. He was not prepared for the rebound.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, Rufus. You get him on the next one.
If there is one, try one more time. Metal claw. Natural one.
Oh yeah. Rufus has you picked on that one. He's already out of the way, and then goes in for another bite.
This purple rat's
This is supposed to be a teaching moment.
12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 8. That's 4 double to 8.
No. 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 Wait.
Is he down?
That's freaking
Yeah, that's
hilarious.
14. No.
Go! I told you! And he looks to the girl. I told you I was a better battler. I took down the rock thing.
But you had a super effective move. Does that make it a unfair matchup? Perhaps you didn't deserve that victory.
I guess.
In life and in Pokemon battles, there will be times whenever the odds are stacked against you.
Yeah, like he said, you're still a bad battler.
I didn't say that. He did win.
He didn't have to. I beat him, he beat you. I'm better than you.
This one looks like he could be used a lesson as well.
You see, you see Grayson kind of goes.
We're gonna loose these fucking kids.
Yeah, literally.
You're not even in the dojo.
I'm feeding Zircon and Oranberry as we speak.
Yeah, so you can heal him 1d4.
Yeah. You see Grayson kind of looks over at Presnick and's like, you know what? You're right, Presnick. Let's go. And I point at the little girl.
Okay. She'll send out He'd be like, okay, I won't even use my good Pokemon because you're probably not even worth it.
Yeah, I don't. Grayson's just kind of like
Fucking Rattata just wrecked
so
my
mean
shit over here.
Yeah.
You used Confusion 3 times.
Twice.
Twice? Okay.
Yeah, because then he switched to metal.
Twice, and then Metal Claw missed twice.
Yeah, do we have?
It was terrible
You don't have
rolls,
PP.
by the way.
Okay.
I don't think it'll come to that. I hope not.
No,
It's
you
a
guys
long battle.
No. So what was your initiative for Muddy Boy?
11.
Muddy boy.
Muddy boy.
I forgot how bad this Pokemon is. Oh, that means it's okay. So you get to go first.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. Mudkip's going to show you a lesson. And
Yeah, whatever.
then, I think first I'll do Rain Dance,
Okay.
which just is concentration, and it just like it usually would.
Yeah. So
Rains on the screen.
I don't believe I described the Pokemon that she sends out, but it's a little pink, like very tiny pink ball with a little tuft of hair.
Oh. Oh no! We're about to be wrecked.
Oh no!
As it starts to just hum.
Have I
I need
seen one of
Mudkip
these?
to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Give me a. I think I've been having you do survival for that, right?
Yeah, you
Give me a
have.
survival.
You need a survival from me.
No.
I need a charisma from.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it in my life.
7.
No idea what it is.
No.
Dude, it's a low save too. But yeah, you fail, so you have fallen asleep. There's a little drop down. There's a little drop
Kill it
down.
with fire.
There's a little drop down under your name of your Pokemon under your current party, where you can pick the sleep status. It'll tell you what it does.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I believe you need one of these, don't you?
1d3 plus 1 turns over. Oh, we gotta pull out the
And you can just keep that one. I've got plenty of D3s.
I'm so excited. I get to add it to the collection.
So yeah, roll a D3 and that'll tell you how many turns you'll be asleep for.
Yeah, there may not have been a D3 conference this year, guys, but we have it here.
D3.
What is? Oh, never mind. Okay. All right.
Sorry. Really, really bad joke.
2 turns.
Okay, only 2 turns. That's not bad. So now now it's your turn again, but you are asleep. So you get to do nothing.
Nothing.
But now it's only one more turn. So now it is its turn again. And it is going to go for... She would say, go for damage. As it's humming, singing. Turns into a concussive, like... force as it launches out of it towards you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No. So many bad things are happening.
Your rain also
19.
stops because you fell asleep. So
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
19, so you save.
Yeah.
So you take no damage. Nothing happens,
Okay, sweet.
and it is now your turn. You wake up. It is its turn again.
Yep.
It's gonna try again. So I need another Constitution save from you.
Kill this thing.
14.
You make it again.
Okay, it's good. Sweet.
She goes, "Come on, Palm, you're embarrassing me."
All right, Mudkip, let's go. Let's take her down. And then I'm going to use water gun this time.
Okay, go for it. That's a roll.
I think you'll hit.
12.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Dude, this
I was
thing,
like,
this thing's got a -3 to initiative.
Oh,
Just as a
wow.
little.
wow. Okay.
So what you're saying is we should be winning these.
Ooh, 8.
For this one, yeah, the Rattata was more evenly matched.
That's 8 damage.
Oh yeah. If we were playing non-kosher rules, you would have outright killed this thing.
Oh, no. Oh, Jigglypuff was weak.
It's an Iggly buff, that's why.
Oh, no, it's a baby.
It's the baby Pokemon. Yeah. She goes, "Oh, well, I guess it's expected," and she returns it. And she goes, "It's okay, Palm. I guess we'll get him next time."
Now be nice to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever, we've got things to do. I'm just like mad that I lost this freaking rat.
I look at him and I go, "Did you receive enough training?"
Apparently, I could use a bit more.
So do you guys make your way into the dojo?
I think you did great.
Thanks. You did too, exceptionally.
I
But
like
yes, heading into
down
the
and give
dojo.
Mudkip a little high five.
Okay. Let me finish the
And then,
background.
yeah, I'll follow Presnick into the dojo.
So,
Too much time in the lab, I guess. Not enough time in the dojo.
yeah. In the dojo, you walk in and there's plenty of Pokemon fighting going, yeah, yeah, as there's a man in a gi walking back and forth, kind of nodding at them. There's two larger Pokemon that like you almost mistake for humans at first, but then you realize that one looks like a chicken nugget with arms and legs, and the other one has a skirt that's attached to its body.
I love these descriptions because I instantly, as Alex, know what you're talking about.
And so he's walking back and forth, and they're kind of leading. Some of the Pokemon are kicking, and some of the Pokemon are punching with the hyas. But this is a mid-30s man with black kind of spiky hair, but it's pushed up with a headband. And yeah. Okay, what do you guys do?
Hello, don't want to interrupt things. You seem busy.
No, not at all. And as he walks over to you, goes, continue. And he, are you here to train?
Of course. I'm not sure what else we'd be here to do.
Yeah.
But I would be honored to receive any form of tutelage you have to offer.
Yeah, of course. Are you looking just to spar or?
Not me.
Well, no, of course. And he gestures to the Pokeball at your belt, and he's like, "Your Pokemon."
Yes, Zircon, and I release him. Not much of a fighter. We've spent a lot of time toiling away with other tasks, but it's become readily apparent that we may be in for a fight soon, and I thought it might be best to prepare.
Of course, can never be too prepared. So, would you like to pick a sparring partner? As he gestures out towards the Pokemon that are currently fighting, you'll see like a small, round, monkey-like creature with a lot of fur. You see this kind of like a little kid with some fins on his head. Like he just looks like a little muscular kid. Then you see another similarly muscular kid. Wow, I didn't realize how
Similar, some of them.
with instead of fins, he's got little spikes on his head.
Okay, that one's got me stumped.
And
Figure that one out.
then you also see a plumper little dude with what looks to kind of be a knot tied at the top of his head, and his eyes are very slitted. From
Looks
all
kind of
the
like a
extra-
dumpling.
Yep.
Delicious.
What would you suggest?
Well, you said you're not much of a battler. Kid is one of our newest members here at the dojo, so it might be the easiest one to battle. I assure you, though, none of them will go easy. Next up from there might be... I forgot the names of the rest. I remembered what Kid's name was. This is what I get for nicknaming all of the Pokemon.
Well, I'm sure you two would like to do some training as well. I don't want to hold up all of your time with my antics.
Sorry, he would have been saying Scrappy is the one that you would want to fight.
Okay. Well, I hate to ask this as well. Is there any way for us to heal up a bit? My friend, as you can see, is a little worse for wear after another battle that we were ill-prepared for.
Of course, we've got some fresh lemonade over there in the corner. And you can go in and you can drink enough that it'll heal him up.
Downsing my Beldum in lemonade.
Yeah, literally.
I pour it into his
He's, like,
eye socket,
sticky.
and it just works like a funnel.
Glows yellow.
And he looks at you, the rest of you. Would either of you like to fight? I'm sure a noble Yasai ninja corps could handle one of the tougher.
I request
Members.
a battle with your toughest warrior.
Well, our toughest might be a little out of your range. You do seem a little young.
If I do not learn by fire, I do not learn.
Okay. Well,
Mugen, a
these
friggin'
two,
badass.
these two are our toughest. Wandu and Suntu, and the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan will walk up.
Okay. I bow.
Yeah, he's like either one. And yourself?
Yeah, me and Mudkip need to get stronger.
Okay.
I thirst for power.
Are you familiar in battling or?
Yeah, we just
We just owned this little girl outside.
yeah, we just fought this girl outside.
Oh, Sarah. Yeah, she is a feisty one. She usually fights Taz. You might be good to fight against him as well. The little puffy, furry monkey runs over to you, and it's like I was called, and he's ready for a fight. Even though it looks like he's meant to stand on all fours normally, he is upright
Ready to go.
on his
Bring
hind
it.
legs.
Mudkip jumps off my shoulder and onto the ground.
So you guys are fighting?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
I've talked myself down enough that I might win.
Talked yourself down enough.
I've destroyed an Igglybuff. Let's go.
You want to use the interior of this building or something?
We're gonna use the interior of
This one.
Oh,
Nice.
fancy.
I'll turn the lights back on.
Just so we can get some more minis in this, up in this joint. Because
Look at all those Pokemon.
So which one are you fighting? Are you fighting?
Does
Hitmon-
it matter?
You're gonna lose to either one.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Give me
got this.
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan. That one. Can y'all move? Oh, we'll just put it over there. Yeah, that works. Put it over there. And then Taz and Kid. Or I'm sorry, Scrappy.
And that's in your camera.
As long
There
as
we
the
go.
camera's on.
Yeah, for now.
And then these are the three that y'all will be fighting.
Dude, I freaking love Mankey.
Honestly.
He's like one
I
of my
loved
top 10.
I loved Makey and Primate by association ever since the original anime.
Yeah, dude, they're good.
Yeah.
That was a
Great
hard catch
characters,
and it was
yeah.
good. Yeah.
So, Will, if you could help me out and put them in front of whoever they're fighting.
like I can't
The
reach
purple
that
one's
far.
fighting Alex's Beldum.
I was trying to remember. It stole his hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't it like fly onto a cliff or something at one point? Like did
It
I
jumped up
remember
on
that
it jumped
detail.
up on a cliff. Yeah.
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 Special
I
edition
vaguely remember-
Pokemon
yeah.
League hat that he doesn't even wear anymore.
No.
Poser.
But it's because he's a champion now. He doesn't
Oh,
need
that's
to
true.
wear it.
That's true. He has nothing to prove.
He's sponsored, dude.
And then...
You got that Nike money now.
Okay, let's get
You can
initiative
switch over
rolls.
to combat too.
Yeah, let's
Sam.
do that.
I've got it all ready for you,
Combi.
more or less. Yeah, I was trying to get it there without it like. I don't know.
Bouncing back up. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to put your? I'm excited. I rolled an 18 that time.
I rolled a 0.
No.
Oh, God.
Don't ask me how.
Do you want me to put your mini in there?
Oh, is it not?
Your well, Beldum is, but you,
Oh.
Yeah, if you guys want to put your people in there, you
Well,
can.
I'm fine. It's
Okay.
kind of crowded.
Okay, so Alex, you said 0.
Yep.
And then what did you get, Caleb?
18.
18.
Yeah.
And 15 for me.
And 15.
19, but minus 1.
Okay.
0 the hero.
Okay, so let me also do lots of combats this session. Oh god, I just Hitmonchan's stats just popped up. I was like, whoa. For those of you at home, what do you think that they're fighting? What do you think that these are based off of?
They did.
I hit my Jan.
I know they hit
used
my Jan, I
that
did ruin.
Pokemon. They did. They
Yeah,
did.
we talked
yes.
about Mankey, but who's Zircon fighting?
Yeah, actually, which one was? What was the description for my guy?
Looks like a little human kid, bald head with a couple spines across the top of
The
his head.
spines. Yeah, that one did get me. I actually don't know that one. If somebody wants to
Yeah, I don't know.
give me a hint.
It's a fun one. Okay.
Oh, I do know this one. This is the pre-evolution, right? Yeah. Well, as Alex. Do I need to make a check or anything?
Yeah. If you want as a character to know.
I would like to. Survival, probably, huh?
Yeah. First up is gonna be Hitmonchan. He just rolled really well.
Roll good for these. Jeez.
Hitmonchan.
16.
The boxing Pokemon.
Yeah. he's gonna actually bear down on his first turn and focus energy. Okay. So you see him, his arms at the side, and this dark blue aura begins to emanate from him. Even like anime style, the rocks on the ground start to kind of lift up. As he just sits there tightening his focus.
Full 6-pack.
Yeah, just immediately.
His hair begins to glow, and stand up on end.
And next up is Mudkip.
Nice.
I think Mudkip's saying this weird thing, probably bouncing around a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's kind of limber.
He's kind of like, I don't know what's going on. So I think Mudkip's going to use Dig.
Okay, yeah. So you burrow underground, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you
As an
are
action,
underground
I'll
and you
burrow
get
underground.
benefit of 3/4 cover.
Yep.
Fun. Next up is Jin.
So Gene, I would say,
Gene.
go Gene, take to the air, and he'll like bounce around. It looks like he's almost teleporting. He's so fast, and then he's just up in the air above Hitmonchan and comes straight down on his head, and then lands right behind him with a bounce attack.
The flurry of blows.
What's the to hit?
Yeah, I'm about to roll that for you. Yikes. Plus what? Plus 3, 12?
That exactly hits.
Yes.
As he's tightening his focus as you hit him, and
So
how
he
much
takes-
dabblage you doing? He's kind of taken aback that you even managed to land a hit on him.
So that's
He's a
4
little
points of
surprised.
flying.
4 points, so
damage.
that's 8 total.
And you kind of see as Froakie lands, his skin starts to shimmer and kind of change color, and he's kind of darker than he was before.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he takes a hit and he's kind of surprised and he looks back and kind of taken aback by the transformation, but quickly regains his focus back to his what he was doing. Next up is Scrappy. Scrappy looking
You're
up.
last, my friend.
Yeah, Scrappy looking up to Hitmonchan, sorry, is gonna and he's gonna start to focus energy too. He's like, I'm taking cues from him.
Hell yeah, free
So-
turn.
So yeah, he's gonna focus energy.
Yeah.
Next up is Mankey, and he's just gonna go at it.
Yeah, that's like the Mankey we all know and love.
Yeah.
He's-
Dumb question. I'm assuming the like +2 and +4 underneath the names of the attacks is the
To hit.
To hit. Okay,
Yes,
that's what I
yes.
thought.
Sorry.
No.
It took me a second too because I was like, why did he do +1 1d8 damage or whatever? I was like, oh.
Also,
yeah.
like peel back the curtain when you guys are, if it's the same type as your move to do like stab or same type attack bonus, I just gave you the proficiency on top of the damage.
Oh.
Notice
So that's
it do
that's
extra?
why you have it on everything because
Gotcha.
of Protean, and you only have it on Metal Claw and Confusion, and you only have it on Water Gun.
Did
Yep.
I notice it hurt him more?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah. He was taken aback, and it you wouldn't have expected such a small frog to do that much damage to that thing normally. I'm actually he's gonna go in for
For against Mudkip or me?
against Mudkip. Sorry, that's a natural 20.
Mudkip is mauled to death.
Literally.
A critical hit.
Yeah,
Quarters cover. He
Rips
reaches.
his eyes out.
He reaches into the hole where Mudkip's.
Oh wait, he has disadvantage on that because it is 3/4 coverage, right?
Oh, thank God.
It's another natural 20.
You're joking.
Oh no!
It was destined.
R.I.P.
The fates have destined you to lose here.
Like-
Not only has this dice been rolling pretty average all night, but this move also crits on 19s and 20s. So
Oh no! Mudkip was so pumped up to defeat Igglybuff, and now it's just like, what the hell is going on?
oh my god! Through all of his
Step
training,
into the dojo.
he
Yeah.
closes his eyes as you go underground, and he just feels with his feet hands
Full tall.
as he knows where you are, and he jabs his hand through the
6-inch
ground.
punches.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
The damage isn't a lot. It doubles. It's 3 damage.
Still, I'm looking around for the
damage.
Cobra Kai signs now that
Yeah.
I've entered. No mercy.
Wait, is 3 doubled or 6?
It's
It's already doubled.
sorry. It's 4 damage because I doubled the dice.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
Okay.
he rolled a 1.
Still pretty hefty blow there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's half. But
Yeah.
it's okay, we got this.
For one more round.
One more round. Next up is Zircon.
Hey, finally. All right, Zircon, you've bided your time for enough time. Let's try again. Go for another confusion. Sorry, I rolled a 16 for that survival check earlier, so I probably feel like I would know what this is.
You at least know that this is a fighting type.
Yeah.
This is a Tyrogue for those of you at home.
So I am trying to be smart about
Strategic.
Yeah.
Type advantage. Yeah, he fails that, right? What's his it's
Strategic.
intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence DC 12.
He rolled a 4.
Yeah.
He's not a smart boy.
You beam him right in the brain. He's now down.
Open the third eye.
So super effective brings it to a 4 damage total. But now he needs to make a DC 10 wisdom save.
Okay. He keeps up his concentration for his focus energy. And what is it? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get that.
All right. You hear like a high-pitched whine start to sort of warble through the atmosphere as the air sort of distorts in a way as the Tyrogue is sort of dizzied in a sense and now looks confused about who he should be fighting.
You have the rings. You want to just throw something on him? We don't have a confused ring, but just something so that we remember.
he cursed.
Yeah, he cursed.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. So you said it was 4 damage after every
Yeah.
doubling. Yeah.
That's all the doubling and everything.
yeah.
Oh, hang on. For super effective, I doubled
You
the
doubled
whole
all of
thing.
it.
Okay, then 6.
Not just the dice. Okay.
I rolled a 1 and it's +2. So
He
6.
looking rough. He's like barely standing up. He's
Well done, Zircon. Let's keep it up.
he's like drunk fighting, but drunk fighting the air. Next up is Hitmonchan, who
Rip.
looks at you, and is like, "How dare you? How dare you land a hit on me?"
And then rips the throat his eyes out.
Kali Ma's me.
Now this is only a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah.
Oh,
so he goes to
nice.
hit, and because of your because of your ability, you see as lightning arcs out of his hand as he's really confused as you just miss wide. And he's like, "Is this little freaking frog
Froaky's a
really gonna
ninja.
embarrass me in front of my master?" Okay, next up is Mudkip.
Okay, so is Mudkip still underground by chance?
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't
okay.
knock you out of ground.
I think, okay, I'll use my full action to come out of ground and try to hit him.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Hit him with your purse.
Hit him, Bar. 11.
Exactly hits.
Yes. Okay. Nope.
You see, because he's still kind of cocky, he's got his eyes closed, and you come up underneath him. Yeah.
2.
Just 2, yeah, because he's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah, so he takes the full 2, and you're now up on the ground, and his eyes are open, and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming for you."
Yeah.
But it is Jin's turn,
Mudkip's a little worried.
It's Gene's turn? Okay.
or Jean. Sorry, I keep on saying Jen, but it's Jean.
Yeah, so...
I have a feeling Gene's gonna destroy him.
I mean, he's putting in the work, man.
I'll just go again, and then he'll bounce off the back wall and come back up for another bounce. That is
Yikes. That's a D6. Hold on. Thank God.
It was a 1.
Hey,
It's not
D20s
much
roll
better,
that
though.
too.
Honestly, it is an 8. So
No,
doesn't
that
hit.
misses. Yeah,
Damn
that
it.
misses.
So
He's prepared this time as he tracks you jumping up and off the wall, and he sidesteps as you come down on the ground, ready to strike back on his turn, which it is not. It is Tyrogue's turn. He.
kind of fascinated by Froakie jumping around and everywhere. Can I do an insight check to see how many hit points Hitmonchan might have?
Yeah, I mean, I would give you like a percentage if you get this, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. 18.
Yeah, he's looking at like 80% full.
That's better than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is a don't hit.
I
get
thought this
hit
was
game,
like
so-
I thought this was like challenge Vecna at level 3.
Yeah, this is where I was going.
We're playing Dark Souls though. I can't get hit at all.
just dodge rolling.
It's right.
As like, you see Froakie like, is he about to actually break Froakie's arm? Like,
Just takes a dodge action every turn until
Yeah.
until he's tired.
Gets some distance, eats an oranberry.
So Alex does a 12 hit.
It just it hits.
Okay. These are straight rolls to hit for him. That is 5 normal damage, but you are resistant, so it is only 2.
Oh.
This is quite literally the perfect person for you to fight because he doesn't know any fighting moves.
As the attack lands, you see it sort of glance off as
Well, you see him charge up his fist, and he jabs it towards you, and
basically, yeah.
but yeah, and it glances off as he gets shaken to the core.
how does he do it?
Ooh, ask him to do the one-handed claps. Yeah, I would love it. Love it. Hidden talent of our DM, everyone.
That was wild.
Come to the Constructed Chaos sideshow.
And now it's on the internet.
Now
I can go back. I can go back and watch it anytime I want.
Don't clip that, anybody.
Please click it. Yeah, please.
Absolutely.
Make it an emote. So let's see. Next after Tyrogue is Mankey. Mankey, seeing you pop up, is going to try.
Fuck you, Mickey.
Does a 22 hit?
No.
He almost crit again. He did roll an 18 on the
my
die.
God.
Jeez, he just has it out for Mudkip.
Mankey's throwing haymakers and landing them.
Mankey is mangy.
It's another 4 damage.
No, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, Mudkip's down.
Yeah, so he
Oh no!
seeing Mudkip pop up and tracking his movement, ready to strike him before he goes underground again. Yeah, karate chops him right in the head fin.
No.
I'm sure he starts doing like a semi-tribal dance, like waving its arms around.
And he's happy.
So much memeage today.
Yeah.
Full doodle bob.
Okay, so after Mankey is Zircon.
Okay. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Zircon, try confusion again. He doesn't move. He's just continuing to hover.
Most limp. Yeah, he fails.
Okay. By all accounts, Zircon doesn't look like he's done anything, really.
So how do you want to do this? You don't even have to roll the damage. You had one hit point left.
It was 12 damage for the record.
No, he's dead.
As he's kind of dizzied, I'll just have the confusion sort of like pulse through the atmosphere again. Tyro kind of clutches his head like this, but the room is spinning for him, and you just see him just fall over. He's not like thrown against the wall or anything like that.
Topples.
He just topples. It's somewhat to someone who might not know what just happened. It might be a bit off-putting to have seen this Pokemon not do much of anything and just take down another.
Kyochi's kind of looking, and he kind of nods, and he gives you eye contact, and then he looks on to see that your frog is still alive somehow, and is very interested in this battle
Froakie's
and what
still full bouncing
Hitmonchan is going to do
around
next.
Zircon's 1 for 3.
True.
Dude. It's a 6.
Yes! We're gonna do this! Froaky's gonna take him down.
I need a critical.
Oh, it was a 7, but it's still, yeah. I forgot that he has a bigger plus.
Is it Gene's turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Everyone else's battles have finished.
I'm now intently watching the Froakie to see how things go.
Thinking. I'll say one more time, and he'll just come back around for another bounce. Hopefully.
Okay.
Got to do what works.
Damn it.
Oh, no.
Worse this time. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit my. No one's landing a hit. He's now keen. He's
like
not
blow for
taking.
blow.
He's not taking you for granted whatsoever
It's like
anymore.
that DBZ powering up.
Yeah.
Like,
They're dodge punching each other.
their arms are just
this
3
is
lines.
a 13 to
in the
hit.
air.
No.
My AC's a 12.
Yeah, he's got a +5, so it didn't take much.
Damn.
Damn, with a 6, he must have rolled a 1.
Well, it was a 7.
Okay.
I did the math wrong.
Oh boy.
So let's see.
Just kidding.
2. Okay. So you see as his fist begins to freeze up as he probably gonna still take you out even though you resist this. Oh no, you're flying type right now. You can as a reaction drop the flying type.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Not for this hit.
I mean his hand is freezing over.
Oh, it is?
Oh.
Oh, then yeah.
It goes from a super effective to a resistant.
We both
hit.
missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely I will drop that. He goes back to water.
Oh. That's 15 halved
To
to 7.
Still up, probably.
Nope.
No.
Exactly 7.
Oh, man.
As he hits you, and just before he hits you, you see him shimmer back to his blue color, and he lands a hit. And you might think Froakie's still up, and he's holding the gaze, and he drops. As Hitmonchan kind of like breathes a sigh of release, like, well, I didn't think that was gonna be that difficult. I thought I had that. Yeah,
I'll return him.
yeah. So that's the end of that. He'll walk up to all of you and he'll say, that was actually some really creative battling by all of you. I thought surely it would have been the free move from focus energy and then you'd be done, but you held your own for a very long time. And I mean, the ingenuity to dig inside.
I'm gonna have to fix that now.
It's like dirt. It's like little dirt. Yeah. But
My freshly sanded dojo floors.
knowing that you're going up against a stronger opponent, that was a smart thinking to give yourself a tactical advantage there. And you saying that you're not very good using psychic types against a fighting type.
Well, I do know my
Way to know your type
matchups.
matchups. Yeah. Normally you do have to win, but that was some very remarkable battling that you all showed there. Some great thought and ingenuity. So he gives you each a white belt. It's an item that can be held by your Pokemons.
Ooh.
Thank you. This is a great honor.
I
Pokemon.
appreciate the chance to prove myself. Thank you.
It gives you advantage on contested strength rolls. It's not anything crazy.
Your Pokemon are quite skilled.
Thank you. We train daily. Please do come back, especially the little one. I'd love to see what he can do against Kid or what's the other one's name?
Scrappy?
Nope. Or Puff.
I know which one that is.
Yeah.
We will return.
As you see them kind of like in the corner, like they were kind of sparring against each other, but kind of watching the whole time, like, Dad's getting his ass beat over there.
in the time I was watching Froakie, have I gleaned anything of the nature of
He's
this?
gone back to his normal
Yeah.
color, by the way. And he's a little harder to see now that he's sitting still.
Give me a survival check. It's gonna be kind of high.
Sorry, I don't mean to like.
Or
try
no,
and-
no, you would. Yeah,
my,
you said you would know.
my character is interested in
Hey,
like
yeah.
all this stuff.
You know, just ask. Dude.
Can I have run over to the lemonade and
Yeah, your Pokemon can be
Like,
fully
give
healed
it-
again. Yeah.
It's a 5.
Yeah. I put
five?
Froakie in the tank of lemonade.
yeah, exactly.
Probably
You
not.
know that this isn't normal of a Froakie, but you know some Pokemon do similar kinds of things. You're just not sure exactly what this is, or if this is a normal Froakie thing, like a rare thing, or what.
It seemed like Jean's complexion changed throughout the battle.
Yes,
What was that?
it is a gift he has. When I found him, he was able to do this from the beginning.
It's remarkable.
It is something special, and it is our key to success in most battles.
Well, once our job is done, I'd love some time to give him a once over and possibly learn a bit more about where this comes from.
I would encourage you to visit us at the Yasai clan as well. We have many, many secrets from which you probably have no idea.
The invitation alone is. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You've proven yourself a worthy warrior today.
Before or after I lost the little boy outside of the dojo?
It's a long time after.
A long time after that.
It's not even today. It's actually 3 days from now.
What about me, Mugen?
You did very well. I've never seen a Pokemon dig inside of a place before. I have to say,
Mudkip's talented.
yes, to say the least.
Mudkip's got like some wood chips over his shoulder from where he like
Yeah.
kind of got out of the
Definitely
dirt
has, like,
ring.
a couple splinters. In
But
his
you
top.
gave that round one what for, and so I'm very confident in our mission ahead.
Speaking of, it seems that we're all somewhat well off. Perhaps a good night's rest and moving on in the morning. I don't want to wait too long and risk another attack.
Indeed. I think we should get back to the inn, rest ourselves up, start fresh tomorrow.
You were always the smart one, Presnick.
But first, noodles.
How could I forget?
I'll let you name this place. You can name it whatever you want.
You're welcome.
Train! Train!
What is the name of the town we're in?
Saru
Mayando.
What?
Mayando.
Mayando.
Mando's noodles look good.
That's it.
Okay, Mayando's noodles look good.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, my Cajun slipped out there for a second.
Man, Mayando's noodles look good, y'all.
Shit.
Okay.
That's true.
Backup name,
good.
if we need another one, Sin Nudes.
Send me- That's their competitor.
Not bad.
It's run by Nobu.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay. Yeah, y'all go there. Y'all eat up. They've got some Pokemon food. I'm not gonna negligible amount of money, even though some of you are broke.
Okay. 10 gold, thank you.
We beg very well.
May I have some more?
Right.
I was the victim of a terrorist event today. please help me out a little bit? I'm not even from here.
You're not wrong.
No.
Okay, so yeah, y'all eat up. Y'all heading back to the inn afterwards. Gonna go sleep. Dom
Long
will be
rest
there. What?
Long rest
Yeah,
button.
long rest button that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Dom will be there and he'll say, "So, it looks like we'll be heading out in the morning. I'll be going back to the settlement, and you will all be going to further. I hope you're all okay. Did the dojo training go?
It went about as well as we could hope. I think we all learned something.
We did great, big brother.
Good. I'm glad to hear. You and Mudkip showed them.
Yeah. And Mudkip's still on my shoulder with splinters coming out. Of his top end.
He was very
It's like,
brave.
oh, look at you, and he's like picking the.
In fact, I learned that purple rats are the worst kind of rat.
Oh yes, those are the what did they? The locals call them and you hear Cher pipe up from behind the counter. The rattatas.
Oh yes,
Yeah. He goes, oh, okay. So you guys made all your stops. You visited the Klansman Guild and the head Maku.
No.
We didn't do that.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I will send word. Do you have message? Yes, we've got some messenger pidgeys outside. Okay, I will send word, and they'll. I'm sure they can meet us here tomorrow. And he goes outside to write a letter to them.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate you taking care of the finer details like that.
Oh, of course. What am I? I am the servant of the people.
I think he's
And
got
we
the
are
French
people.
up in a session. he started off very
you
subtle,
tell
and
by
now,
my razor
and now he's
accent?
like real in it.
It's like, he's from France, but he's been in America for so long, he just slips in and out of it. The longer he talks, the more he goes back into it.
We'll go with that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
longer I
Yeah,
talk,
yeah,
the
yeah.
more
It was
offensive I
totally
get with my
intentional,
accent.
as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Okay, so he does that. You guys long rest. In the morning, you wake up. You guys doing anything over the night? I should ask first, or you guys just sleeping?
I would have spent some time just patrolling because that's what I was trained to do at night with me and Gene around the building, but nothing serious.
Okay.
We'll just get some good sleep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So y'all wake up. Truk and Maku are at the entrance, or at in the lobby of the inn when you come down.
Truk goes, I was worried when you didn't stop by yesterday, but I guess you did have a full day yesterday. I wanted to give you this. To the group, he will give one set of tinker tools. Any one of you can take them, but there is only one set, and they are used to craft Pokeballs.
I might already have a set,
Did you?
right?
No.
No.
If you do, you shouldn't.
No, I don't.
What's the check for Tinker's tools?
It's
That's a good
I think
question.
it's intelligence
Um,
or dex. Those seem to make sense.
If it's intelligence, I would take it. But if it's dexterity, I'm good.
I think for this we're gonna go with intelligence, whether it's what
'Cause
they
it's
are in normal
Pokeball
D&D or
craft,
not.
right?
Yeah,
Like-
because it's Pokeball.
Yeah.
So it's if you're smart enough to figure it out.
Well, it would probably go better with you then.
I'd be happy to take on the task. I was interested in at the start to learn how these function.
Researcher.
Of course, and we do sell more of these at the Craftsman's Guild. If you ever happen to want more, sadly I don't have the instructions to show you how to craft the Pokeballs, but seeing as you're going to try and recover those, maybe it might be of use to you. Oh, and here is this, and I'll give you an assorted bag of apricorns to you since you have the tools. There's 3 red, 3 black, and 3 white apricorns.
I should be noting this.
Yep. He goes, I picked them fresh yesterday morning before the meeting.
Thank you. It's very generous of you. Not quite sure what they're used for just yet. But
These are the prime ingredients for making Pokeballs. Everything else you should need will be in the toolkit, but these are kind of special ingredients.
well, thank you very much. Then I'm sure to make great use of these. Hopefully, none of them go to waste in my first attempts to craft one.
If they do, you know where to find us. We also sell apricorns at the Craftsman's Guild. And Maku will give you each 5 orange berries. Is that what I have here? Yeah, 5.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Needed that.
So
I'm gonna
many
give.
urn
I am
bears.
going to give one to Zircon to hold.
Yeah, go for it. Put
Yeah.
it in his held item
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna
his
give,
personal tab.
I'm gonna give Mudkip one as well.
Yeah. And then you guys doing anything else? Do you have any questions for them before y'all head out? I guess is the better question.
As we approach the bandits' encampment, are they known to have scouts in any particular locations? Anywhere we should be looking out for?
They tend to travel in and out of the town quite frequently, as you know. It's best just to try not to be seen when you get there. There's not really any regiment to them, as they're not really an organized group, from what we can tell at least. Do be wary of their leader. I believe they call him the Shadow. From
that's
what we've
ominous.
heard, he doesn't leave Saishin, but he is a force to be reckoned with. Even the bandits seem scared of him. If we ever capture them, they are happy to not go back, because failure it means death.
Scared of their own shadow, are they?
I guess that maybe that is why he's called that.
Well, hopefully we can get through today's events with no casualties on either side. I'd hate to see another Pokemon used the way they did yesterday.
Yes, none of us like that. But I remind you, it is to get the plans back. We're not trying to bring down this organization.
No.
Okay? That is
I
planned
don't believe
for
that I'm
a larger
equipped
group.
for that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll keep my efforts focused on children outside of dojos.
Well, best be on your way then. Well, before the light
That
goes too
sounds
high.
terrible. didn't it?
Yeah, just gonna gloss past that.
Please do.
Yeah. Anyway, so they send you on your way. Dom is goodbye. Aqua and I will head back, and I'll tell Professor Sycamore that you're going on a mission, and we'll see you later. Hopefully, I mean we will.
Of course you will.
Yes.
Bye, big brother.
Yes, come back safe. And
We
he's-
will.
And his
Don't
eyes
worry.
kind of like
Presnick will take
linger
care of
on.
us.
Yeah.
Are you really brothers?
Well, yeah.
Have you spent some time apart?
You would know that he is.
Spent time apart? Well, no, not really. We're a pretty close-knit family.
There's a relative flair with how he speaks, and
Why don't you have an accent?
You would know that he does this because the royalty does it. No one else in your family talks like this.
oh, I'm so glad we poked around for that
I
little
am too.
detail.
I was trying to throw and I was like, I think his accent's gotten heavier.
Okay. Oh goodness.
I didn't want to be rude, but I was like, I don't know, like maybe
Yeah.
something's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whenever we were younger, you see, our parents, they sent him to a fancy boarding school. That way he could learn as much as he could about, the royalty and the
Oh my god.
regal life.
I see. And so
This is
just
fully me just making up a lie, by the way.
No, that-
I'm
that-
just.
checks out.
That can be canon. That's fine.
Oh, dope. Okay, I was waiting
This,
for this. I was like, I'm lying. I'm just.
So
I mean, if you
side
want to have been
effect of-
lying, then we can deception and insight. But
It
I
doesn't
have
matter.
no fleshed out background for the settlement people.
Yeah.
So.
a side effect of studying abroad. Then interesting. Sorry, I mean no offense by it.
Oh no, none taken, none at all. He's several years older than me, so he was the firstborn.
Yeah.
As am I.
So just so that everyone at home knows where we're going, and so we can use all the screens.
Use all the screens.
Use them all. We are they are going out to Saishin now from Mando, so you'll be heading south
Okay.
out of Mando. It's about a 2 to 3 day journey there.
Okay.
and you guys have. We're not gonna go over like rations and stuff like that. I don't personally, as a DM, much care to keep
believe
track
in
of
that.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So,
You guys have to eat breakfast, lunch, and
So, yeah.
dinner.
we're gonna go over kind of like we're gonna go over the days here, but feel free to let me know if you guys are like it's boring traveling, and then we can fast travel in the future. But
That's fine. You do you, man.
we'll go down. So first day, is anyone kind of keeping particular eyes out for anything? Or are you guys just kind of walking and
I mean,
I'm-
I'm definitely
yeah.
eyes peeled the whole
Okay.
time.
Perception check from
I'm-
you or Froki, whichever one's higher.
I'm certainly, in specific, looking for any Pokemon that might be native to the region that I've never seen before.
Okay, so perception check from again you or Zircon, whoever's higher.
Sheesh, that's a natural one.
Well, you see, I get a +0, and Zircon gets a -1, so that'll be me.
I'm probably looking around, but more so paying attention to a lot of like
I
if I
got a
see any
+2.
Pokemon, I'll probably just casually observe them.
Yeah, of course. Give me a perception check.
A 9 from me.
9. Okay.
22.
Oh wow. Okay. That's a 1. Oh
was an 18.
boy. Oh boy. You see off in the distance a fairly large group of birds kind of flying around. They seem to be at least keeping their relative distance from you.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely notice you guys walking, as there's not that much, but they're not aggressive
Okay.
from what you can tell.
At first, I don't say. Whenever I first notice that Mudkip's still riding on my shoulder as we walk, I go, "Hey, do you see that, buddy?" And I'm not he'll acknowledge. Yeah. And I'm like, "Hey, Mugen, Presnick." God, it's so hard not to say Presnick or Parsnip. In my consciousness. You guys see that over there? And I kind of point towards the circling birds.
Oh, yes. What are they doing?
Would I know? Would I have seen this type of formation before in my travels?
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that because this is the same direction to get to Yasai, so yes.
Okay.
You would know these birds to be fairly aggressive. And if you bother them.
Get out of sight or get out of their way. They're
Why?
not
What are they?
They're not exactly friendly.
Okay.
Do I know what species they are?
Hmm?
Do I know what type they are, or like what species they are?
Yeah, they're Spiros.
Yeah.
Spiro.
I will tuck away, but as I do, I'm sort of making a note. Native bird, not friendly. I can't quite make out what it is yet, but I'm assuming.
They're called Spiro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely slink away.
You wouldn't know what that is,
Mhm.
but I mean, you now have a name. At
Yeah.
least if it's a local name of what the
Copying
bird
that
is.
down as well.
Yeah.
Gene, hide.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. And again, whoever has the highest, you don't have to of your squad. Yeah.
Oh, good.
+1.
I have advantage on these.
As a researcher?
Nope. Zircon.
Oh, Zircon, that's right, because I forgot about that.
Although it did not amount to much.
That's a 21 for me and Gene.
Yeah, of course.
That's a 7 after rolling 2 of them.
You guys turn around, there's just a rush of leaves and where we were.
He's like, hide. And you're like, where are you?
On the flip side, you see Zircon begin to crystallize a little bit so that his body's a little more invisible. However, he's standing right out in the open. So, doesn't really do much for
not
him.
doing a lot.
Maybe
10.
maybe hiding from some peripheral vision, but
Yeah.
not direct vision for sure.
The birds stay the same distance. So while you guys got off, they stayed the same kind of close distance to you all.
What do we do now?
Try not to anger them and keep moving.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So as you guys are walking through, they kind of see that you're doing well to keep to the trees, so that as you would know, they'd like to dive bomb. So they don't have a good opening to come in and swoop back out. So eventually they just kind of let you be as you get further and further away from where you first spotted them, which you assume to be kind of their hunting
hangout.
grounds. Yeah.
All right. Well,
That was close.
that crisis averted.
I'm so glad we spotted that, because I don't know if we could take another beating.
All I know is I saw this 10-year-old kid run through here one time. They nearly killed him.
And then this even bigger bird flew by me in a rainbow.
Oh wow! What a story.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't catch that at first.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Legend says he's still 10 years to this day.
Hasn't aged a day.
Okay, so it's, you guys made it through that. You guys are kind of walking. Nothing else really eventful happens. You might see a few Pokemon here or there. If you would like to look for something again, I will let you. But
I
if
would
you're-
like to.
Okay.
I'd like to, if it's okay, on the road.
I don't see anything.
I think I'd like to help him.
Yeah, you can look too.
Pokemon instead.
I'd like to help Froakie train
Yeah.
a
While
move.
y'all are walking, what you working on?
Gene, I'd like you to. We're specifically gonna train his bounce.
Okay.
So you'll just see me every once in a while, like calling him and giving him like the cheerleader boost up so he can jump higher.
Nice.
Yeah. Practice his extra damage from being higher up. Yeah,
And it was
I like
perception, right?
it. Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah, so while you guys are walking, you don't notice this as you're kind of still looking up for birds, but you notice
Looking
some-
directly at the sun.
Yeah.
I think.
some leaves are kind of marching along the side of the path.
Presnick, have you ever seen leaves do that before?
Oh, that is out of the ordinary. You're quite the astute observer. I'm approaching the leaves without any hesitation.
Yeah. As you kind of make your way through the brush, you see actually very similar to Sunshine, Maku's Gloom, but smaller. These little purple creatures with a couple leaves out of their heads. They just kind of like look up at you. Aish.
Oh, sorry to have disturbed you.
Aish. And they just keep on walking along.
Okay.
They look like my Oranberry.
I'm gonna, as they don't seem to be like too bothered, I'm gonna get like closer, take some measurements of one as they're hopping, trying not to like touch it. But I will take a moment and like stretch out one of the leaves, measure how long that is, writing it all down in my book. Have I seen these before? I know you said
Yeah,
oddish
yeah.
are pretty common.
Yeah, and y'all would have studied them, learning what to give Maku for the stone gift.
Got it.
So yeah,
Okay.
you're fairly familiar with them, but who knows? These might be different. You know.
Do they appear any different from normal?
No. I mean, they're pretty similar to what you, and that's expected because likely Maku would have gotten his oddish
From there.
from somewhere
Yeah.
around here. Yeah.
All right. Sorry to hold us up. He kind of almost ashamedly puts away his journal.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry, Presnick. We're here to learn.
I am.
You're like, these children, we're gonna die.
Just in a tree somewhere going.
Sorry, Sasuke.
So as it's getting dark now,
Damn it, Naruto.
it's getting a little darker now. Are you guys gonna set up camp? Are you gonna power through the night or?
Probably best to set up camp.
Is it safe here? Would I understand this to be
Yeah,
safe?
I mean it's a fairly well-traveled road. There's not much travel that happens because of the bandits that are between Mando and Yasai, but again, aside from the bandits that might be
We
traveling.
should be
this road.
okay to camp here. We just need to keep an eye out for bandits.
That we can do. We do have quite the lookout. Tagging along.
I'll take first watch.
How do I set up a tent?
allow me to assist you. And
I
I'm going to set it up
apologize.
by myself.
Not telling him how to do it at all.
I'm there with Zircon, whose eye is like glowing a little bit. I'm like holding the flashlight.
Over here.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I mean, Mugen.
You're covering my head.
I'm popping up on opposite sides of the shoulder. You sure you don't need any help? How about now?
Are you sure that doesn't go? Oh, it does. Oh, it does go there. Okay.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
How big is Gene? I don't actually know how big Froki are in comparison.
Small. Is
Like,
what I labeled
mid
them
shin.
as. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
But enough to carry like sticks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll get be like, go find us some firewood.
Yeah. And he hops off into the underbrush to get some firewood.
yeah, I'll probably tell Mudkip to go help him as well.
And he kind of like gets his hand up trying to like salute you too. He's like, man.
Good enough, little bud.
Zircon, you stay here. We might need the light.
And his eye gets brighter.
He's supernovas.
Yeah.
Self-destruct, you said?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. TN.
The references are on point tonight. That's so good.
So what's the oh hi, rub my beard. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hey Jim.
Sorry, I can't see the screen from over here.
And I'm bad at checking it because I don't normally sit here.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so who's taking watch?
I will. I'll take
First watch? Okay.
Yeah.
I will at some point.
Second watch?
Yeah.
We can do 3 or you can just do 1 and 2. I don't care.
I'll hang out with Mugen on second watch.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh,
Oh god, my D3 landed on the side. It landed like that.
oh man.
Yeah, I guess I just had to get rid of those rolls in the beginning. 23.
Okay.
We're in trouble.
17.
Oh, good.
I actually did good this
Side
time.
the spread.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Go.
So we'll tackle first watch first.
Perceptive as fuck.
You again just kind of really in tune with the wilderness, which is odd for
So
for-
aloof.
Politician, yeah.
well, and for you being in the political world, you know, not being super used to being out in the wilderness. You see some grass ruffling, and you hear.
Who's there?
I like the pause, the laugh.
The grass stops, and you don't hear anything else.
Mudkip? Mudkip's probably, I imagine at this point, not sleeping, but probably like half asleep, like kind of next to me. And I imagine he'll kind of like get up a little bit. But there's something in the bushes over there, or in the grass over there. And then
I believe you is what he said.
Don't say.
I'll would I recognize it as like a rattle, or was it more like the bushes moving?
A rattle, yeah.
Okay.
Choppa.
Okay.
Might be a snake moving backwards.
I would probably.
Might
Good
be.
joke. Good joke. Like
Might
it.
be.
A plus.
I just realized it. I would probably,
not
out
mud
of
moving backwards.
panic, Mudkip, quick, water gun, just because it's a range attack.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a disadvantaged attack roll.
Yeah.
I gotta get the stats of this thing.
7.
That misses. So, you do hear more rustling as it is startled by this, but
Okay.
Sneaky little snake.
I'm a slippery little snake.
but nothing quite of yet is happening.
Okay. I'll probably wake up them two then.
Okay. And with your perception check, Alex, you can kind of make out some where the grass is kind of like thick and then it's thinner, like something might be in that spot where he was pointing that he heard the noise from.
I'll move with Beldam to try and like inspect a bit and see if I can find what was there.
Okay. How close are you getting?
Not in the grass, but I mean basically on top of it, like I'm parting tall grass to like see down towards the roots, towards the dirt.
Presnick, be careful.
Yep, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. Not great. 8.
Yeah, you fail.
No.
Oh no.
Did you feel the venom injected?
Let me pull up his moves. What is he gonna do?
Please, sir, I'm just a human. I will not drop good items.
I won't give you many experience points. I don't even taste good.
You take 4 poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So yeah.
Oh.
No.
Bit by a snake, these little snake.
It's a 4.
You're poisoned, son.
Oh.
Yikes, dude.
Is there a place for me to put
Sucks.
that on my actual character?
No.
Didn't think this
Because
would
I
happen,
didn't think
did
we
you?
would get here. You take 1d4 at the start of each round of combat, and I need everyone who is out to roll initiative.
Woo! Okay.
Alex, you will just go with Zircon, so don't roll an extra one for you.
Okay.
3.
Zircon's going last again. Rolled another 0.
That's easy. I don't have to.
It's
change
1 minus 1. I will take my first opportunity to scarf down my Pecha Berry.
We're sharing initiatives again.
Yeah, you and your Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
It's an 18.
Okay. We are about to end. I know we're running like right up on time. You said 18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're actually first.
Would I understand the effect of training to have taken place, or do we need more time for that to happen?
It wouldn't have happened yet.
Okay.
We would need more training. for
Got
that
it.
to happen.
Then I'll just tell Froakie or Jean to how big is that?
Set fire to the to the grass.
That's right.
water
No,
type.
to send out a. Can we see it now?
Yeah, the one that attacked Presnick leaped out and is now between him and Zircon, and the other one has peered up
There are 2.
out of the grass. Yeah, there's a second
Okay.
one.
Then Froakie or Jean will move out front, kind of in front of the group, and then drop a smoke screen.
Okay.
There it is.
That's. I mean, we don't have it set up, but just.
Oh, we're in the wilderness.
Next to the-
Smoke screen.
The smoke screen is set up.
Might be able to make something believable here.
So am I to understand that as soon as he uses that ability, he can then make the stealth check?
Yeah,
as
yeah,
part
yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll hide in the smoke.
Okay. And just remember that number, whatever you roll.
Give me a sec. Got it. Oof.
Okay. Next is the one actually they both go back to back, so it really doesn't matter which one. But the one that didn't attack you, is going to try to attack Froakie. I forget how smokescreen works. He's got to make a
DC 11 perception check to see me.
perception.
Let's see. Hold on. Other Pokemon must succeed the perception check or be within 5 feet of Pokemon and know its location. 1d8 to choose a random direction.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Opponent's reaction attacks are made at disadvantage.
So it knows where you are,
15-foot range.
and it's gonna slither on up to you. And it is
What did it roll on its perception?
a 20.
What total?
20.
It doesn't.
Oh, then it doesn't because you're stealth. Okay, so it doesn't know where you are.
yeah.
So then it will do.
20.
I guess the damn smoke screen needs a combat mat. We'll
Well, look, just use this little area. That's what I kind of positioned the camera for.
Well, I'm trying to go quick because we're running close to time.
Yeah.
So we'll do. You are at 8. Anything else will be not the direction you are.
Got it.
2. Okay, so not quite the opposite direction, but he starts to slither out of the smoke
froggy
screen.
giggles.
Yes, that's easy. That was really good. Okay. Next is the other one that is right next to you and Zircon. It's going to try to, seeing as it's already separated you from the group, it is going to try to bite Zircon.
Oh,
And you
thank
said
God. I
that these
thought
are
it was
at
going to try and attack me.
disadvantage, because he's within 5 feet.
I would imagine.
No, reaction attacks are made at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. He misses.
Yeah,
6.
he does.
Yeah, it's a 6 to hit.
Zircon turns off his little eye light, so he can't be
Yeah,
spotted
being
very
smart,
well.
stealthy boy. Next up is Mudkip.
Woo! Okay. So there's 2 of them, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Ekans or Arbok? Do we know? Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
They're small.
No,
might
it's
not
all
need to
good.
be
I keep
bad.
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
There is such a thing as a Viper.
That's a rattly
is
tail.
true.
Well, it's got a knife tail, but
I'm sure.
yeah, it just knocks it on the ground really fast. Chop, 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 chop.
All right, Mudkip, let's go. Rock Smash. And then we'll try that. If they have a buff to their AC.
He does not.
Okay, perfect.
Neither of them do. You're going for the one I'm assuming that's
Closest.
close to the whole
Yeah,
party.
yeah.
Okay.
11.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, it's a D4. 1.
So he takes the full one. Normally he would take half. But I'm not gonna. Yeah. So you see as you hit, and it doesn't seem to do as much as you thought, even though it did.
Fair enough.
And then next up is Zircon, if that's everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
So if I'm sharing initiative, I am eating a Pecha Berry, but I know I have to do 1d4 right at the start of my turn. Me as a trainer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God damn it.
Did you roll a 4?
I sure did. Sure did, buddy.
You're still up, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't have y'all health here because I need to. I'll adjust this for next time. So I can,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can see
you get
your
updates,
characters.
huh?
Yeah. I can see all of y'all health.
As I kind of roll over in pain, with a full mouth of Pecha Berry, I'm like, quick, use Metal Claw. And he's gonna try and attack the one that's closest to us. Need to pick out the right dice. Don't fail me now. 9.
That misses.
That failed me now.
Just barely misses. As hyper aware, because he just tried to attack you, he knows where you are and he's ready to dodge. Zircon's not ready for a slippery target. Next up is back in the order again. Is Gene.
All right. So now that I'm hidden, do I make attacks with advantage against these foes? Okay. I will then tell him to just send out a bubble attack so he doesn't give away his position from the smoke.
Okay. Which one? The one that's currently
The one that bit.
the bit. Okay.
Let's see. That's a natural 20.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
That misses.
So plus 4, 24.
got
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's max damage. 14 points of water damage.
Hell yeah.
It's down.
Oh.
How does he take him down?
He just like, you can't see it because he's in the cloud of smoke, but you just hear he's doing hand signs. He has a circle and he blows out these huge bubbles and they're just surrounding and smacking the shit out of the snake until he's down.
Dead.
There it is.
Now they're not dead, worth noting, but
He fainted.
He is fainted. Okay, so next up is the other one, who still can't really see. Yeah, he's still slithering in the wrong direction. He doesn't know where the rest of the group is. So now Mudkip's turn.
Okay, sweet. Seeing that rock smash didn't really do a whole lot. We'll use water gun on, well, the only one that's
Pew,
left,
pew.
of course.
And your allies have, or no? Okay, so this is a disadvantage. Sorry, I think Rock Smash
Unless you're
wasn't
within 5 feet.
Yeah, Rock Smash wasn't because you weren't within 5 feet, but this one, yeah.
Oh, I'm within 5 feet.
You're not within 5
If
feet of
you
this
are,
one, but
you
Rock
don't
Smash you
have it.
were, so
Oh,
that's why
okay,
it wasn't
okay.
a disadvantage.
4.
It misses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a 2.
Yucky.
You just see water shoot off wide out of the smoke.
It's all right, Mudkip. We got this.
It
Next.
doesn't give a duration either.
I think.
Like a minute, maybe.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
because of
it's a
smoke
minute. I
screen?
think I might have run out of room because it's such a long
It is
description.
very long. Yeah.
So yeah, I
all
think it's a
good.
minute. I'll go in and now it's Zircon.
No, I was about to say, this is the purest form of DM discretion. You literally wrote the rule book here, so whatever you say is fine.
I think it was a minute. It might even say and just be cut off.
Is this a smoke screen?
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage.
Now kind of
Yeah.
like clambering to my feet, the Pokemon that was near us has been fainted, right? That's the one that you got, Mugen?
Yeah,
Yes.
the one that was
Okay. Now that like things are a little less frantic, can I take a moment to try and figure out what this is before moving on to attack the other one?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I take some measurements of its tail.
Gives me a survival. Or give me a Pokemon handling because I think you have advantage in those, right? Or
I don't think I have
Proficient?
advantage, but
I think you're proficient in those.
I am proficient. 13, and then using research tools, I would get 16.
Yeah. So you would know this to be most likely a Cantonian Ekans.
Okay. Seeing that's the case, knowing that like I might have had like a good read at the start, I'll command Zircon to try again, but on the other one, and he'll do Metal Claw once more. Come on.
So first, give me a perception check to see if you know where it is.
I don't know where it is.
Okay. So
Rib.
roll d8. 8 is the direction of it.
Okay.
If you get an 8, you will be next to it, and then you can roll to attack.
7.
So no, you're close, but you're not close enough
Yeah.
to be able to attack it.
Off the mark.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm like kind of like trying to move the smoke around to see.
Zircon's like pulsing his eye, trying to see if he can see through. Okay.
Turning on the fog light function.
Next up is Gene.
Okay. Yeah, he'll just go for that again.
Yeah.
Gina's competitive, viable.
That's another natural 20 on that advantage roll.
God.
Sheesh. Okay.
It's that smoke screen, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Should have set that up against Hitmon.
As I thought about that too. I was like, I've already started on the flying though, and
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to lose the flying.
yeah,
become
the type
weak to it.
advantage. Yeah.
That's true.
That is
Um,
kind of the downside of
Yeah.
that thing.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Indubitably.
You don't have to change unless you are already changed. So, like, if you want to stay water, you can stay water.
Yeah.
But if you're flying, you
Oh,
have
so you
to
changed the
change-
mechanic
have to
a bit.
change-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's a as it
Yeah.
happens thing. 12 points of water damage.
How do you want to do this?
Same thing as before,
Yeah.
man. He's just like, this is easy for him. This is what we've trained to do. He just makes his little hand signs, blows out his bubbles, and they just fucking beat the shit out of us. Yeah. They pop really hard and hurt.
Yeah, so they're both down, and we're out of combat.
And the smoke kind of dissipates.
dissipates out.
Resnick, are you okay?
I'll be fine. Just need a little time for this to heal, but I got the poison dealt with.
What were those?
I believe they were regional variants of Pokemon called Ekans.
Wow, it's
It's like a snake
He-
spelled backwards.
yeah, he almost looked like a snake. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So they're knocked out near us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like take out one of the Pokeballs and I'm just gonna tap it. The one that struck me. I'm gonna tap it with the Pokeball and see what
Okay.
happens.
We'll find out next time if it works.
All right.
See you guys later.
Hell yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I know we pretty much ended at 10, but we ran a little late, but I wanted to get you guys through the first day of travel.
Yeah, that was pretty
great.
action packed.
Perfect, yeah.
Fits several combats into the first session here.
Yeah. The trick, I'm gonna try to balance a little bit of we'll use the playmat for some of the combats, and some of the other ones we may not. So
That went by perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
we'll
was
kind of
great.
bounce it back and forth so that some of them, because the dojo, like, we used it, but like we could have just been like, you guys are one-on-one. Just
Yeah.
It's all good.
the little kids, we did one-on-one. You know.
Yeah. All that said, if you're interested in this campaign, we will be continuing to run it once a month. No exact set dates, but we'll post about it whenever we're going to. So we'll probably pick back up in July at some point. Keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're interested in any of the other stuff that we're doing, as well as our regular D&D adventures that we usually run once per week, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, join our Discord. I'm
Ring
not.
the bell.
Yeah, ring the bell.
That's the subscribe is down.
Subscribe
there.
is that side, I believe, over there.
And comment underneath what your favorite Pokemon is.
Yes. Interested to see what everyone thought of our choices for our
Our starters.
Pokemon partners, our starters.
Yeah.
But all that said, until next time, go out there and make some chaos. Bye.